the attack, and we get to finally see what this looks like. Tangible results after all that theory crafting. All that chip damage. The absolute state of them, the walking wounded. You got Les, Sadak, and Aspas all now chipped down, and Crashy's continuing to be a problem. And look how proactive they're getting in mid here as well. Optic wanting to push a little further.
I love that as well. The smoke comes through just as there's no contact elsewhere.
The
swing through market again. They're all so tagged up. Look at this, Victor for 2.
He's playing further ahead, Victor, and yay, the combination deck it now.
I mean, almost feels like an advantage. Aspas and Sassy down to 21 and 24 HP. Another tag coming through as well.
This is huge. Great work from Aspas to stem the bleeding on hand. Flash Victor wants to get a little feisty with it, and yeah, he does. Lovely work from Victor. Pancada's still standing though, and it is a 2v2, so this should be contained, but they're just so willing to fight on this one.
Should come through now. Crashy should be able to find himself an upgrade though. If he doesn't find anything from Heaven,
timing's perfect! The timing's perfect from FNS! An Optic. That's a beginning for the boys there. They will be loving that. Converting the bonus.
This is getting a little awkward here because there's 4 players from Optic now ready to greet this.
Loud just have to go back to basics, almost just the gun at the side, and Aspas going to show him how it's done, but he's taking a whole lot of damage. Sadak still stands and still finds work, but FNS deep tucked towards hell. They found Crashies. FNS on the site still doing work, and look who's remaining. Not Diablo himself in a 1v2. Pancada and Sassy though, comfortable enough for a plant here.
He finds the kill. He's got the blade storm as well.
He does, but we have to wait to see if that's a possibility. He's got to break his wrist if he wants it. Not going to happen. Sassy well composed, and we have to kind of you have to clear meticulously. You've lost a little bit of the the information play. Now already Aspas going to get further ahead. There's a lovely flash to Porsche off the angle, allows Sadak at least get a step forward. That's gorgeous work from Aspas towards Marv. Yay still stands, and Yay delivering again and again. That's 3 already this round.
Left. They've actually got the lockdown here as well, so they can fully reset. Yay's done the damage here. They have a man advantage and the lockdown for the retake.
He still wants in. There it is. There's the investment.
Look at the time.
There's what can you do with this? 17 seconds. Plant's going to come in. Unless he's in such an annoying spot, has to make a run for it. Going to get himself out towards the backside of Wine, just about.
They've let them pass.
They have. Looking like to get it halfway. FNS on guard duty, going to get one. He's not stopping. Yay is not stopping! Come hell or high water, El Diablo will always be dangerous. This guy, rotation or something happens. But again, look at the time being bought here. The clock is an opponent for Optic in this, and they are just playing it perfectly. Shot goes astray for Yay, but it's fine. He's still holding position. Pressure. It's going to be the crossfire that holds, and it's so resilient. Optic apply. Walk on A.
Flash through.
Pancada. That's a tee up. That's going to be fine. Finds Victor. Wants another. He's so ready for a Marv. That's well enough here, but FNS going to hear this cross. But he knows there's a trap on the other side. He's so aware of this man. He's got 2! How do you get 2 off of that? Oh, he's just absolutely unleashing today. That's 2 big kills. That's going to keep this round somewhat feeling safer as already Crashy's closing in. Going to take the spike away from them. And it's just Aspas left in a 1v2, and it's not happening. It's A1. This scoreline. It's already on the side. Flash comes in. Victor goes through. Does his best impression. Oh, I thought he had 2 there. Not to be. They keep their lives. Aspas still standing. Player tucked towards hell is Marv. Gets himself out. Has a little look. Does he see anything for now? And look at who's waiting. Yay. Has a couple of options. Takes one.
10 seconds left.
Player with him in the 2v2. Sprays in. It ain't clean, but the swing from Crash. He's trying to capitalize on the time, but that's still uncomfortable and loud. Stable.
On the other side, and look at them. They're ready to post up.
No way. The underhand. A little gift sent from the gods. Victor and Marv went out on the extremity. They've read the play so well. The spike gets dropped and Marv's still sticking around. Backs away to buy time, but Ye's already leading us.
Well.
Ye's flanking them already. Ye is backfilling this one. Another underhand goes in. Marv is just playing the clock right now, buying more and more time for Ye to close in. Step by step. He's even going to commit to Wine. He's committing to Wine on this. Sadak, Aspas have to clear this because look who's lurking. It's going to be Ye from the back lines, and he's still finding shots, and he's still being a problem. As only one stands, and it's Aspas, and he does not feel safe. He has players just about everywhere. He would have to go hero mode if he wants to save this round.
It's just beautiful to watch. And now Aspas, like I said, in an unwinnable position here, the 1v3. Not even going to find the first hurdle. Yay will close it out. What a round from Optic.
Mid-adjustment, it looks like FNS has read it again. He's in the right place, right time for it, and they just don't expect it. He's still dealt with Sadak. He turned away from Aspas, but now the lockdown is going to come in, and yeah, he's going to over-push, and he does go down. Great trade from Aspas, who is the only one trying to do this right now for Loud. Putting in a great performance. 3 of them still alive. It's Crashies and Marved on the other side. HP's a little low, but they have the numbers. One goes in. Oh, the snap from Crashies! Someone check on that man's wrists. It's Sassy now. Has to pick up the spike, has to do it all on his own. And the information play coming in. Sassy, though, he's closing in. A nice amount of HP to work with, but he's still got a chance in this. They have no idea where he's at right now. They've set up the crossfire. Does it hold? Sassy walks in. He's found, and Optic are looking formidable. A 10-2 half.
Oh, you can see Pancada just...
Pancada, do you know what's on the other side? That's beautiful from Pancada.
Cover going huge kill.
Massive kill, because it looked like the rotation was the intention, as they're going to be leaning around towards that tree side. 4 of the players down for Optic, working their way through. And Loud shutting the door on this. They want none of what they're trying to sell. Aspas going to keep them busy, going to fall away to a safer angle. As Optic, what are you up to, Marv? You're getting real dangerous on this, and this is a shutdown. Loud waking up, and that is what we need to see. We're pushing this one. As a look towards CT, and Les is now down, so it does seem as though they've broken through on the side. They pulled the rotation just perfectly. Marv going to catch this as well. Sadak, do you check it? Nah, not a shot. Pre-fire, almost from Marv there. What do you do on the way back in? Pancada's got a Bulldog, I guess. The rest, not so equipped. Okay, no, it's fine. Apparently, the Marshall is good to go. My bad. I'll never doubt it. And it does become a little possible. It's this mid-fight to me, right? Marv looks so on the money for it. He seems super aware of this possibility. And how does Pancada approach it? Obviously, none the wiser to what's behind him. And yeah, it's going to be the reveal. Beautiful work from Marv. His patience is paying off. Composed, calm, but they have slipped through. So now FNS just going to feel the burden, the brunt of it all. He's gone down. Now Marv's starting to sweat bullets. He's got to get back to sight. And Sassy! He's got the time on the defuse. Yes, it's going to be you and Pancada. Just try and deal with what's coming your way. Quickly dealt with on the first. Jay going to work his way in towards the site. And now you've got to look at the second string to this. The people behind Yay. Does he go? Yay actually found Sadak there. I thought they might have noted him slipping through, or at least kept it in mind, but it wasn't the case at all. He's still being a nuisance. 2 up towards the rafters, and Aspas trying to clear through, but you can see the nuisance this man is, and Yay won't stop. Just ripping them apart. And now 2, Pancada and Aspas still alive, but where are they and what can they do with this? 1 by tree, 1 towards rafters. Operator to hand, and they need more than this. They need that springboard suppressed again. So few options. It looks like they're on the verge of giving this one up at this point. Yay, still prowling around, gets found. Can there be an answer back in?
No
yes!
way.
Pancada's found another! And
No way!
Pancada!
So, not really feeling any pressure just yet. Other than that.
Other than that. Well, Optic, you're not meant to be doing this right now.
And 3 HP on Aspas, this is really concerning now.
It is, but it's still an operator. And we know what the law is. Doesn't matter the HP, you can still do as much damage as possible, but it is a 2v2.
Problem is, Tommy could find the kill.
Tommy really could. Tommy becomes the 3rd man of the team. So maybe it is a 3v2, and maybe it doesn't matter because Marv is holding that cross and Aspas. Oh, it's not even Tommy. It's
gets sent through.
Did he catch Sadak? No.
No.
Sadak's fine. That's a huge issue. He can just spam this cross if he wants to. At least a bit of damage as well towards Victor. Not a great deal, but it's Pancada, it's Aspas who are the back line, who are unrelenting and unmoving. Look at them. Again, Crashies just outswings him, takes down Aspas. Sassy still holds it good together as Crashies now left in a very tough scenario. 13 seconds, and you've got a player behind you as well. Crashies knows that this is not going to be comfortable. Hunter's Fury's going to come out. 7 seconds now. He's got to try and play the game. He can tank at least 1 hit if he has to. But the door breaks. He takes down Les, but I think he's out of time on this. It's done for. It's run down the clock. This could be the best chance that they've got it around in a while, but time being bought already. You can see just at the back of the side, Les is still solid enough. The spray comes in. Sassy wants to help out desperately, but there's a problem. Marv, he's behind him. No, he's going to just unleash. Yeah, finds Sassy, swings in, finds another. Marv digs deep when they need it, but it's still a 2v2, and we've seen these have problems. Pancada still stands, who is the demon right now.
He's going to catch his audio cue, though. Marv's going to be expecting him.
You've got to look towards CT as well. Keep that built in the back of your mind. Who gets this shot? It's Marv. What a moment for this man. There's Sadak now tries to find his way back in, and Crashes comes around on it. Though, has to make it work somehow. Spins in fast, tries to do some damage, does get a bit of damage on Ye as well. Just gonna try and fire it down, but it's Crashes towards Pancada. The site should be open. Yes, there's the backfill of Sadak, but again, it's only a stinger. This is not ideal at all. Loud gonna have to fall away from this, 3 of them, having to reconsider how they get back in on this site, because right now, Optic are firmly in charge.
Lockdown comes through and actually going to pull out the Hunter's Fury here, so actually Marv on the back of it, going to find a kill.
Yeah, and now it's Les and Sassy. Map 1 in the balance already, Marv. Going to spot them on the cross, and Les actually finds Marv. Now they've got to know that Crashes was down below, but can they do anything to deal with him? Can they dig him out of this spot? FNS has been phenomenal this game, but he needs a little bit of it here. Again, trying to just get this one done. Victor delivers it. He delivers the second as well. It's 13-9. Optic get map 1.
Felt a little tense there, a little touch and go in the second half, but finally stabilizing. Once again, Optic showing drop, but no rotation come through from Optic just yet. And not a lot of utility to really actually, yeah, the crunch is going to come through.
Yeah, and the delivery on 1, Crashes was able to find Aspas, so that's going to lose a little bit of the burst. Sadak, he only saw 1. He didn't know that Victor had threaded through, but the trade out. Les still finds the shot. FNS on the side needs to do well here. Does damage, but that is not going to really convert into a kill. Les still is alive, so it is that additional player. If there's a gun up, man, it still counts. Molly going to try and clear at least a little of the site, force them to unfavorable scenarios and try and tee up Ye here. That's lovely for Ye. Needs 2 more, though. As the side, they're still holding this down. Yay again! This guy, the golden gun in his hand, 14 HP. Sassy's got it!
Take flight.
Making it a little over-aggressive almost. Speaking of! Victor unleashes, goes straight forward, finds Sassy. They're just baffled by this, Loud. I'm certain of it, because FNS waiting as well. This is still so dangerous. Victor's got the upgrade. FNS venomous with it as well, finding Sadak. And now Pancada! What's happened here? All sends it right back in. Hunter's Fury gonna get popped as well. Victor tries to do the dance and, well, he can't keep up. The footwork not quick enough. The Sassy's gonna find him, and that's the player advantage they were dreaming of. FNS now dealt with. Oh! Dealing with, maybe, should I say, as Les and Pancada go down. Still controlling on long, 30 HP, but it's the spike scene. But the breakthrough on the woods to sight. And he's got to turn around and face the music. Sadak's right there. And now Ye, what is this position? Is he on the attacking side at this point? No, but he's the one who's down and out. Spike now recovered, and it's Marv. And it's the TP, surely, yeah, they're through. And Marv, what are your options now?
30 seconds left.
He's going to try and catch him.
You gotta run, boys, run, because Marv is hot on your heels. Oh, and a shot, Aspas. That's what really lovely work. But it's all early round, it could all still fall apart. You can do everything right, and somehow Loud still can do just the right back things to you. Now, there's the utility. Seekers come in, they won't be able to find as much. They have to try and find a new way forward to avoid all that utility in play, but they're gonna know FNS. He's still standing, and he's still fighting. Effective trades for Optic, as Ye on the backlines is still as effective as ever. And now just 2, Sassy and Aspas, and again, these players are just taking fights and spray control, not enough to be able to adjust, but it's still Sassy. Gets straight from Shower and Ye. They've got to know he's around, but where?
30 seconds left.
Can Sassy find him? The rotation's coming in. Ye's heard that. I think he's seen that too. And the cross, it's being watched. Ye.
Pave the way. And FNS just about finds out for Sadak. Last second adjustment. Orbital strike used preemptively here on short just to slow it down, but Crashes is still going to be able to find something. He's got to slip away now.
But they still can't get past Ye. He's going to hold this cross. If they try and dip out through hookah, that's going to be such an issue. That's how you do it. With pace, with vigor, with that momentum. And now they've isolated Ye. They've got him on his own here. But he's going to dip back in! It's a 2-for-1 discount! And Ye doesn't need any help. It's 10 seconds now, and Sassy...
10 seconds left.
Wrap this up, man. You ain't going to get this in 7 seconds. FNS waiting, just sprays in on it, and Optic run through it. And Pancada on the pre-fire. Yeah, spammed out on that. I don't think you could even see it. Getting the Seekers going as well. FNS going to dip away from the Siley, and Ye going to be called to really try and hold this defense together, because FNS, he's actually done well enough to be able to handle the front line of this and keep at least 3 of them standing against 3. There it is. Ye still stands. Connects towards Sassy and expects the swing from Hookah. No one's there. We know that, but obviously he doesn't. Still has to be super diligent, and when that wall drops, what does he see? Les tucks into the corner. He's still got support here.
Problem being, if they take this TP, Marv's already set up for it.
Yeah.
So they have to almost commit here.
In the rotation. If they double swing this, it doesn't matter. Ye always will hold. And this guy is just, he knows it. He felt the pressure, and he's not going to risk it. He's going to wait for that rotation to come back in. Tempers his own aggression for once as Pancada now Tries to find a way around, navigate something here. 2 towards CT, and that paranoia himself building. He'll try and work his way in. The pre-fire on it, beautiful work. Oh, positionally, yep, normally tucked up on long. And out they go. Quick pressure on the side. FNS was blocked. What? Where was the call? Aspas. Okay, doesn't matter. It's fine. He's got this all himself. Finds Jay as well as the follow-up, and Crashies gets the reveal. It doesn't matter.
30 seconds
Loud explode on the side. Finally looking deadly. Marv still stand, and there's always going to be a chance if this man's alive. But what are you meant to do with this?
Throws the showstopper out as well, so the plant can come through comfortably. A 2v3 now for Victor and Marv. Sassy posted up in front of Hooker. He gets spotted on the jump peak though. He found him!
Unreal from Victor. And now look at what they've got weaponry. They've got a Stinger and a Spectre. It's so subpar, and Marv clearing meticulously towards long, trying to make his way back in towards his side. He adjusted, dipped away from Hooker itself, and now they're clearing through. They have to clear these close angles. They're trying to bring these SMGs to the best place. The timing's good. They fight together, and now just one Aspas who got this started made it a problem. Still being a problem. Showstoppers up, baby. Let's go. He gets it on the train. Hunter's Fury gonna go out. Send it through. Try and clear FNS. Maybe a tag would be great. Now for it. Yay, though. Whoa! Yay! Big players make big plays in big games, and he just did 3 kills back to back. And look at the buy they had coming into this. Huge impact alone. Sanak, you got nothing to do with it. Aspas now as well, left all to his own. A 1v5 off the back of Ye being such a nuisance, such a threat in all occasion. And now what do you do with this? You got to try and dismantle them. I don't know how you're going to make it around, but Aspas will give it a damn good try. Marv is closing in, and of course, look who's waiting in the back lines. The devil himself, Yay!
Need to come through. FNS just slipped through. Unnoted, I think, as well.
There's a window, though, where he can make anything of this. And wait, Aspas to the side of the head. He just dipped back out from shower. I didn't think he was really within killing distance, but apparently so. Finds it for almost free, and they can't really dig him out of this position. Optic, this is not good. This is not looking nice at all. Is Aspas gonna find 3 this round? Perfect work for him. Playing that nuisance player from shower to absolute perfection. Swings in, can't quite get it, but Sassy's by his side. Need to clear it too easily. Yeah, the molly, but again, he can still swing on that. It's not something that's going to completely nullify him from this round. Now, obviously, he doesn't know it. Yeah, he's going to have to hard clear, and he's going to just take the buckshot to the chest, and it's labored, but it works. Les will take it at this point. Sassy with a mad spray, and look at the numbers advantage. Optic being torn limb from limb. Crash is still alive, though. But Les is going to be a problem. They've got to try and clear him now. Flash for it. Has to turn. You can see the longevity of the flash coming into play. 30 HP. Les looks dead. And the spike's back in hand. But again, Aspas still working. Still putting in. One flash sends it. Doesn't get anything for it. They're both in towards lamps right now. 10 more seconds till he gets the other one up. But Pancada spots it. Nice work. A whole different round if he had the rifle. But for Loud, that is a breath of fresh. Pick up the pace. Switching that next.
Wait, Marv's got a Guardian.
And we saw what Marv can do with that.
Yeah.
So, again, Aspas is here. It's a trade. Okay, Marv keeps this a little bit feisty as Ye's going to try and late clear towards shower. Not a bad plan, but Aspas reads it so perfectly. Really diligent work from him. There's that rifle removed in the hands of Victor. Aspas! This guy's a demon. Absolutely keep them in check, and all that hope gets removed here for Optic. A chance in this round, and it ain't looking likely now. Aspas brings...
Got us pinned in the corner. The flash is good, but Marv actually, doesn't swing on it.
No, Aspas is fine as well, gets to swing back into that. Didn't get flashed by any means to that degree, so he was able to address that push. This feels tailor-made to try and deal with the man in showers, and they absolutely crunch on Optic. This is beautiful from Loud. Stunning play, Victor. It would have to go hero mode. It ain't gonna happen. Aspas is still the beast who will not be tamed. He will not be moved. Oh,
the stim will help.
Did they make it back in time?
30 seconds
and divine intervention called upon. Do they? No, they just missed by a second. And there's still players nearby. Marv finds Sassy. The send on it, and Optic. How are you turning this one back in your favor? That looks so far out of touch. There's now less in the 1v5, and he wasn't even near that site at this point. That's a mad round by Optic.
They keep 5 standing as well. Look at the funds. It's going to be massive in terms of the finances. Les going to come through. Labored on the first Marv. Good for the trade. The 4th in the round for him. And Optic finally.
He leans back towards B. Pop Flash didn't catch Pancada at all. Able to drag Crashies with him, but a quick trade. Aspas, no man's land. Ye is coming alive here. That's the Ye that Optic need. Hunter's Fury comes down. Can FNS get the plant? Yes, but can he keep his life? No, not for now at all. And now Victor and Ye, what do you have for us in this post plan? Sassy and Les trying to clear those close corners. They have no idea where these players reside.
Victor's tucked in so deep as well and has the paint shell. So he's the late round piece here for Optic. Can Ye buy him the time necessary?
Yeah, he's got to be the one to get that contact, right? He's got to be the one to keep them in
He's got the TP
attention.
as well still.
Oh, you're right. Ye can be a problem. Speaking of, time is the problem. Victor going to catch this cross potentially. I'm waiting for the swing to come down. They're already towards the site. They're trying to address the factor of Shao is going to just eat that pain shell. Les has to move. He doesn't get away in time. And Sassy, you can try and clear the side, but Victor's just going to play the time. He'll put his life on the line for.
To initially find one, Aspas stands tall.
But he gets a trade. Marv trades him out though, and that's essential because normally he was able to spiral back. Pancada, no man's land, nothing to do. Utility work on point from Optic as 11's gonna be beckoning on the board as Sadak and Les. They were far away, they were on the other side of the map. This isn't looking good for them here, and it looks like Optic have the solution that they'd been missing for those first couple of rounds. Effectively trading out one of those key players who was able to really tear through them early on. It's Les and Sadak, what do you do with this? How do you clear these positions? So little to play with still. And yeah, the crossfire's golden. Timing great on the peak. Double face and Optic keep forced down. And they're just going to do what looks like probably a burst piece here. If there is a flash to come off it, there is. Crashy's got it in hand. And there it is, straight through we go. Les completely blind, has to dip his way back in. Marv can at least find Sassy on the way through here in this bloodlust. You can see Sadak once in. Ye's still there, but gets deleted. Sadak still holding. Pancada trades it well as well. Making sure they at least keep even numbers, but look who remains.
Look at Victor.
30 seconds left.
Victor is behind the wire. Pancada turns it. Marved in the 1v2. Unnoted. Espas seems to be considering it. It's done though. Mars found him, and now a 1v1. Pancada already noted the back of the site as well. He was the one
who got the spike.
Just got the spike back. I thought he was getting checked on, but the footsteps 7 bullets. All that they've got. Pancada still standing, and Loud still alive. It's 11-11. These two teams. You could see before the intention, but again, this utility is making a problem. Marv's done really well to find Pancada. He was the one keeping those two players kind of somewhat safe in shower, but now this should at least allow for a plant. You might take some damage for it.
What?
Aspas! How do you have the right to find two? Spots one, try and make a run for it. He's trying to clear this out, no one close. Great work from Marv, keeping composure under these pressure moments. Because now we see what happens. Sadak with the spray, tries to find it, gets it. FNS just completely revealed. Victor though, the Seeker, he's gonna take down Sadak. And you're right, paint shells back around. Sassy and Les, what do you do with this? Marv can still be a nuisance. They have to clear one. Sassy's gonna take down Victor. The paint shells aren't gonna do enough here, as now it's all on Marv in a 1v2. Diffuse gonna come in, he finds one. He takes it off the Diffuse, but it's Sassy still to find it, to get Loud to just tear them limb from limb, taking that early space and forcing them back into the shower. He knows what it's like to try and thrive in there. Victor! Get out of here! So fast with a Ye denies Sassy. This is a shutdown. Optic keep in control. Aspas and Les only left to watch as a 1v3 would really call for some heroics. And I just don't think he's got it. Optic quick with this one.
Look at
It's Pancada.
Look at Crashies.
Punishment here. Crashies could be the dagger in the back. No way is Aspas checking this. No way are they checking on this. And okay, we've got to spin across because Pancada's doing similar scenes here. He was waiting very late towards that A side. Sadak's dealt with Crashies, and Pancada's kept space, but you can see that utility just remaining on the side there. So again, they must be aware of this. FNS finds Pancada, that's huge. And now it's all the players coming back in. They've addressed the unknown. They found the player who they did not note before, and now a 3v3.
One kill on the Viper's pit for FNS as well. It's an awkward position to get it going though.
Oh, Sassy on the swing! It's so good! And now, the 1v1 freaking Sassy! He's got the showstopper online. Sassy has got barely any HP, really. Takes some chunks of damage. Victor needs to play so composed here. Keep the pressure up. He fights Sassy!
Attackers win.
It's 14-12. Optic have done it in OT. That's 2 now on the board for the boys, and they are looking hot to trot here. Where it applies. So as it stands, Optic and Victor leading the way forward. Going to cop a little bit of damage and just flash through it. Wait, he found Aspas in the heels. I thought he had no chance of that. Going to dip away just before the shock dart comes in as well. Dink towards Sadak and Crashies. Going to find one. Jump peeking on 3 HP. Of course you are, Victor. Going to fall back away from this as Ye is going to be catching the cross as well. There are layers to this. Like an onion.
Good choice.
Love a bit of Shrek.
You know, jumping down from that sort of wild swing.
0 trade potential on that. And Optic are giving them nothing. The literal green wall is still up. They have to go through so much to even try and find a way back into this. Sassy and Panicata, what are you going to do? Okay, Marv's found already one of them. This is clean. That's 5 alive for Optic. You wake up and it just doesn't happen anymore. Sadak just get it fruity with it. The underhand flash is so good. Aspas and Sadak, I love that play. Just crunching towards Miller. Like, guys, you've been running this. We know what you're up to. Not going to happen again. Yay with the upgrade, though, going to dive on in. Gets himself a rifle and actually has facility now to cross towards A. They're going to be able to get that side cross in. There could be a flank coming in, though, so there is a bit of a time limit towards it. Looking towards that spike going down.
Obviously, the trap's removed. With Marv falling,
planted.
Victor has to opt towards that safe plant. Pancada's here so early.
Yeah, when do they even consider this? When does this become something that internal clock determines is a problem? But they're so dedicated towards... Ooh, the shot goes out from Pancada. He doesn't find what he wants, but it's a trade. Let's find Victor, and Crashes comes right back in. Yay, what? Excuse me, Optic! This is not meant to be what you're doing here. You're on the bonus round. Yeah, he's barely alive, but it doesn't matter. It's still a body to try and get past Sassy. Has to overextend to find Crashes. He pushes in, and Crashes finds him! Worried, getting a little nervous. There's already Ye starting to feel himself pushing further in towards the site. A quick beheading towards Sassy, but you can see Sadak trying to get right into it. Crashes
Clean.
quelling the problem as Aspas did slip the net. Les finds Ye. Okay, they are still being a huge problem here, and I kind of like that. Getting under the skin.
3v3, but look at the HP here. Less on 5, Aspas on 21. A Vandal to work with, but lots of ground to cover. Pancada going to find one onto Crashes, though.
Absolute
Look
shots
at
and
the
a
wall.
half.
The wall's going to cut them off.
That's 2 of them, though. Can they trade it effectively if they do go through that? Let's see if they can make it right. Oh, he gets outdone. Les has got him. And this could be the answer right back out of the FNS. The Kingmaker himself has to deliver. Stand and do anything. No, Aspas waited so patiently.
You are powerless.
No snakebite either.
Oh, okay. Yay. What you got for us here? It's not clean enough. Yeah. Loud are so prepared for that. That was a gorgeous round from them. Perfect rotations, beautiful positioning. Reassure that there is still a play here, but Mars found Pancada, so
Victor's
again,
found one as well.
Yeah, this is huge. They've been able to just slip a little bit deeper as Crashies threading the needle, but just spots a player out of place. Gonna try and find this extended fight with Aspas. Not pretty enough to make it work there. And now you look at these positions. Sadak noting one on the way back in. Aspas aware of it too. Good work to clear. And now the 2 isolated on the side. Marv drifting across. Got a little bit, but it'll at least allow for the plant to come in. Marv has to be key in this, though. And I guess that's
finds one
way to do it. Starts well and now can hit that rotation. And you've got to look at the other side of things for FNS. He has to play his life here.
The plant is open, so Marv now repositioning. Can actually be in a position to bail FNS out. If he just tucks into brick, and then Marv can take first contact.
He's got to play a little bit deeper. If he goes down first, it's all for nothing. FNS takes that first real contact. That's lovely work. The push and pull between the two. Sadak has no op. They have no idea. Aspas can do so much damage. That's 2 already. Tries to go forward, gets a 3rd, gets a rifle, and gets to keep his life. Unbelievable scenes from Aspas. We said he had to be a proponent for this side to really propel them forward, and he's being just that. Crashes can't do anything to clear him. He is standing tall and holding the line for Loud.
That's what they needed.
Lock this site down. This is brutal for Loud now. Oh, and Marv's gonna make it worse. A quick pick on Pancada, and he's not relenting at all. He wants to take this fight. He'll be the man you have to pass. 37 HP, but he's still standing. Has to finally relent a little. Leave it up to the others. Yay, controlling middle. And they're getting nothing. Marv, the immovable man, still finds 3 in this post plant. Yay's there, and Yay is the one to shut down the account. Optic are pulling out all the stops here. Moving their metal off that lower bracket run, and you're right. It's quick, it's pacey, and Yay's already in, but he gets dealt with. Quickly quelled by Aspas, who gets himself out of danger as well. He notes that there's more coming his way. The site will be at least kind of given up to an extent. Sadak still fighting for it. The trade does come through, but mid's already been questioned. Pancada fills the space, and Loud holding on to this. Crashies, I don't see this happening for you. You now got so much to try and get past. I mean, the man can turn that real easy. A cheeky underhand is not enough to get past Crashies. He knows where one is now, and they're going to know that there was that lurk in middle. He knows where these last 2 players are. Can he at least get the plant down and keep his life? Barely. 8 HP. And he might get the timing on this. If he is able to get one and back away, he couldn't disengage. But what an attempt. That could have been something.
Fake, but then be able to backstab mid. Sassy on the cross.
Might keep a player
Get away from
dedicated.
Marved.
Again, if they can keep a couple more. Oh, Ye's got him! Ye overextends through
Big site
CT.
open.
This is massive. The only one who can maybe divide this is Aspas. He has to be. Oh, Ye! Get out of here! This guy's a god! Straight up!
Did Marv spot him?
He's just going to tuck himself in regardless. He can hold the entirety of mid if he wants to do the timing. It looks like he's dead. He is. Okay, it's a 2v2. It's still possible. Less playing back around on the flank. Where does that go? CT or mid? It looks like he's going to opt for CT. That puts him Ye's realms of reality. This guy is just on a tear. Ye is feeling this game. It's all his. And what does Les do with it? Well, you got to go for it, right? You got to do something. You got to try and make this moment your own, because right now you are staring down a dire situation. Ye is being so slippery and time is being bought, and Les is being pulled in every direction. Victor closes down, and I did not expect this scoreline at all.
Conscious of the possibility, but it's a three-man walk. See Victor just holding contact here on the rope. Gonna find the first though. Aspas elsewhere will find Ye.
Good trade out at least. They've managed to slip the net a little bit here. So Victor is potentially about to be crunched, yeah. Brilliant work from Aspas. Maybe he can't 1v5 every round, but he can certainly find a bit of impact here and there. Yeah, Finesse has a nasty little cubby to be in. Oh, that's unfortunate for Crashies, but good work for Loud en route.
Crashies actually managed to get out of nest there.
I have no idea how he's still alive, honestly. Marv looks like he could be in danger as well. This is very precarious at the moment. Loud going to try and close the gap. Great work between Pancada and Aspas. Still doing the damage, but on the back lines, Optic hold. The slow going to keep that spike safe out of the hands of Loud for now, and Sassy can't quite get it back. At least going to get the upgrade to the Bulldog, but again, what else are you going to do with this now?
It's so difficult for them to retrieve the spike. Actually, both should be noted here, but FNS has gone walkabouts on mid. Marv down to 56 HP, he's got to be careful here. Cannot give his life away. But Victor in a really rough spot.
Yeah, and FNS needs to speed this up a little bit, and Sassy's already
Well, the
considering
time is
it.
not there, yeah.
So now it just, yeah, that's lovely. Knife in the back, FNS. This round is going to hear all these steps. He's going to call it out, but Aspas finds Victor. But there he is, unleashing, just destroying them. And there should be the follow-up from Ye. It's perfect from Optic. As much as Aspas could have been a problem with this time, it doesn't matter. It's slipped between the fingertips. And he's going to just face the music here, as this may be the last chance to dance for them. As 10 will be on the board here. Aspas desperate to take him down with him, but it's done for. It's cooked. That's 10 now for Optic. Much better for them. This could be a big chance, maybe 7 if they get it just right. Fragment finds nothing, but Marv does. Gets out of danger, but there's still a player in mid. Doesn't see Aspas. He was so paranoid about that for a while. As Ye's gone down, as Crashies, Victor, and Marv. How do you find these final players? I guess this readjust is going to make it even harder here.
Sassy's got the Hunter's Fury, but he's playing so deep that Victor's ultimate, I don't even think cancels it out just yet.
No, I don't think so either. A tap on the spike. There it is, called in. Victor wants in. Tries to push further. I don't think they can dig them out of these positions. I don't think they can do much about it. Victor's going to sit this, so they've got to check on the defuse. He gets to halfway, but that's about all it's going to get as Marv. Going to try and back away from this. Operator to hand is valuable enough, and Loud going to stay alive for another round.
They cling to life here with a thrifty round.
At least for now. FNS going to try and keep control, but they've broken through by the door. That's good work already. Oh, and a little sloppy from FNS walking back in. Panicado already had that. Ye can't find a way through. Crashy's locked out as well. The wall should facilitate the cross, at least to get the spike planted. Ye a little late on it, but he's going to get there in time. Crashies did find Sadek, so it's not over yet, but retaking with these operators ain't going to be easy either. And there's the ult on the other side coming out.
Viper's bit to completely cut off one side here. 2 snake bites available for Les as well. Can Optic break through? It's still a 3v3. Have to make use of the time here.
How do they clear this? Anything left in the kit? Not really. Les is going to play that time perfectly. A shoulder shown and a spray committed. Crashies as well. He found another Ye. Found Panicada. And now it's just Les in a 1v2. But Time, they're going to close this down fast. And Les, he gets one of the way. But Time, I don't know if they've got enough time on this. I don't think they do at this point.
I think he's got it.
No way.
Yeah, he's got it.
Takes down Aspas, has no right for it. Panicada has to respect that. They have to respect this. Ye gets put down to 29 HP. Crashy's still trying to deny the plant, at least by a little bit of time here. Sassy's found Victor in the meantime, though. 2 now stand. Pancada is still holding the line. This is all on Crashes now. It's done for. Good work from Loud. A resounding response in their dire hours. Right, here comes that pressure. Flash goes through. Victor, is it your job to handle this? Who's going to keep them safe here? 30 seconds, you got to make your move, Loud, because Ye's still there. Ye's found less. FNS gets traded, but Crash is waiting on that cross-up. Ye's gone down. This is the crunch. That pinch in play. Victor, it's 17 seconds, Loud. Get on the side. Get that spike down. Sassy keeps his life, but might have just kept Hope alive. Marv now in the 1v3, but the plant is down, and this should be Loud's round. Position already considered, already being watched. Pancada shuts it out, and we're a double. Well,
Punch is Fury actually to try and force FNS out of position here. No tank come through, but actually, Sadak in a perfect position. He doesn't find a kill.
God, FNS is still alive. I don't know how, but Marv's connect towards Les. And now Pancada finds one back. Sadak as well responds, but FNS is still alive. Caught in the end. Sadak the hero. And now Ye. How much are you going to do? The flash comes in. Can he stay alive for a couple more seconds? No, Sadak! What a moment to find form. On 20 HP. This could be OT.
It's a 3v4.
How is this a 3v4? They've lost Sadak and they've lost Aspas, the two critical players from that prior round.
Light shields here for Optic, but Sassy, Les, and Pancada. Tour de force available. Les will have the Viper's Pit with the plant or a kill. Yeah, looking to deny that. Pancada going to find one.
Stunning shot to bring this back down to a 3v3. It looks like they still want to continue towards the safe site. Players start to linger around. Here comes the cross. Pancada going to get there first. Take a little bit of safety. Victor on the other side. Playing back by Yellow. Two players here, Marv and Victor. High flash doesn't find much. Oh, Victor finds Pancada! And now the two on the side. And now make it one! It's all on Les in a 1v3 to try and deny this. Oh no! They've seen him! Crashes catches him! The defuse comes in, and of course, we are going all the way. And it looks like they want to readdress this B site. Les caught in no man's land. He's down! And Optic have got the keys to the castle now. Spike can go completely uncontested at this point. No one can stop that.
Will be open. A 3v5. Aspas, Sassy, and Sadak have to find something here. Victor posted up, looking to punish this.
You're going to hard clear this corner. No, not like that.
No
not at all. Spray's gone a little astray as Aspas is going to catch it. But Marv, the safe pair of hands, finds Sadak towards CT and going to readdress that middle problem. As Ye's by his side as well. It's not, you're never fighting alone if you're an Optic. It's all together here. Sassy has at least got mobbed, but a 1v3. Sassy, the guy's good, but I don't know if he's this good right now. He's desperately trying, though, with everything he has. But time is becoming a problem. As the clock begins to rot, Sassy has to just try and do something. And Optic swing together. It's 13. Found for Optic.
One member on the back of it. Crash is actually suppressed here. That's going to hit the gas here.
Pushing Sadak. He's pushing it. Ye's in danger, but Crashes has his back. Gonna find Sadak, put him to bed. As Ye's still just trying to play his life. Keep himself in this. He knows he's surrounded.
30
what can
seconds
you
left.
do now? Surely you are cooked. Surely you are done for. Surely not. Still stands only for a moment. Good trade for Victor. And now 3 for Loud. That is all that remains. Oh, damage on Sassy! Denial! Crashes! He's doing damage! And now a 2v2. Aspas and Pancada still standing, still fighting, giving it everything they have. And now Marved.
You want
your
to
moment
play? Let's play.
In a 1v2. Spots the first, denied on the second. Loud. Hold this down. There is a time limit on this. They need help, but they need it now. Les finds Marv, but FNS quickly removes Sadak from the site. Spike to come in, but do they note this player? Aspas now gets seen, doesn't get handled. He's still a threat in the back lines.
Not a lot of damage either.
No, absolutely not, and Ye gonna try and readdress the problem towards shoot. Sassy on the drive-by, quick as ever. Victor now paranoid about it, and rightly so. Problem signed him out. Optic looking a little surrounded with only 3 of them alive. Les and Sassy trying to play through on those double doors together, but you can see the crossfire being trying to be constructed. FNS denies Aspas, and now Crash is actually a decent spot to catch this cross. And you're right, the Viper's Pit. They've suddenly got a new way to defend this. Crash is just trying to play the time, try and buy a little bit of moment here. And FNS, how are you still doing this?
It's too late.
No way! FNS! Unbelievable scenes! The Kingmaker himself does it all himself. Pancada just has to sit back and watch. And as for Optic, though, got to be aware that the Wolves are at the door. Big jump spot there for FNS. He's seen a lot, and they've got to know what's coming their way. Marv to strike first towards Sadak. And actually, Victor tries to play a little ahead of it, but Aspas already on the site. And now you can see the crunch through middle. Pancada, perfect timing. And now the 4 stand. Keep hope alive. Crashies, yay, Marv. Anything up the sleeve, any more tricks to pull out. Jay starts to address the site. First fight found for Crashies. Quick turn, didn't note anyone towards double doors. Yay! No way, Marv as well! And now Pancada. Tournament life in your hands. Optic on the verge, and it's all but over. It's all but done. Optic Gaming build their legacy brick by brick. The green wall of Optic make REYKJAVÍK their own.
What a performance here. Flipping Breeze, which
Unreal.
everyone said. Seeing this happen now, I mean, it's such a huge credit to how Optic have performed here in REYKJAVÍK.
Absolutely. You can see on the screen, every single one of those players for Optic just put up a Herculean performance here. Wonderful scenes for them. And on the other side, Loud, of course, a great attempt. But I don't think you can stop them right now, though it just felt like it was meant to be for them.
Absolutely.
That. And look at this to start things off. Got a flash down into sand.
Full speed, a bit of stun. Coming straight into sand, and look at this already. A bit of a contact play, but the corner not being checked, and Shao! Oh, what a play!
Could you find a more perfect example of how they're going to try and react to this? Zipan caught out though, missed his shot.
A bit of a whiff still, a jump and a right click. Sugetsu does claim that one. Down now to the 2v3. Positioning is all over the place. Angel ready and waiting. Rex might get a bit antsy here, might overstep themselves just a bit for that info.
And there's Angel just trying to mess with FPX's heads. Jing takes one, the stun player around the corner, and Angel's not going to be able to get away.
Wonderful work recognizing that. 2 players down. But immediately the response is there. Shao is taking matters into his own hands. A bit of a nade into backside Zip and not wasting any time. Zip straight in. What a kill to find with only the Spectre.
It's a huge one, and it leaves Paper Rex in a situation where they've got to play retake here. And Xiao's angle. Do they anticipate this? Have they thought about the fact that the Sage is in the comp? Flash pushes him away.
Yeah, a bit of information, a bit of space gain. Now, wow, the player's trying to flood into the back. Kill's going to be traded out, but eventually down to just Mind Freak, and not able to do it. Perfect crosshair placement there by Xiao.
And as the time ticks lower and lower, Jing and Benkai's ultimates may be important.
Rolling wanted to push them back, the showstopper. Not let loose just yet, but still the kill found. Zipan opens it up. He got leg space being gained. Definitely leg Jin trying to make the most of it, but again, the trade is there. The back of the side, Benkai. He anticipated over the top. Sugetsu finding his mark. Slow orb. It's hard to try and play through. And an easy enough shot, a flick of the wrist. It's a triple face. All these players, are they going to be able to catch this? It's a position they know that Angel has played this way before, but the crosshair placement, just immaculate Mind Freak. Not ready for it. Even 2 kills. The clone finding it a little bit there. The flash just to block the vision. The kill does go their way, but finally the response by FPX already moving their way in.
They don't think the Forsaken's already up here. He had a timing. He had an opportunity.
It's going to be gained now, an aggressive play. That's going to be the Nightfall straight down into it. Zipan is going to be satcheling away. Another one in play to try and set himself up, but the kill comes through anyway. Jing finds an opening. Control still along, and a second one. Jing ripping off the heads, Forsaken from behind. A pincer to try and make the moves. Angel, rifle in hand, 3 kills. All lining up for him, and Sugetsu follows it up once more.
Angel has just pulled out the most almighty clutch there to get them into this round, to get them favored here.
30 seconds.
Can Benkai, the IGL on Paper X, do anything similar? Only a Marshall in his hands. It was looking so good.
What a difficult ask it is. Weapons not ideal, a bit of a jiggle, information going to be gained. He's going for the no-scopes, but of course, perfect.
Paper X's players in showers have avoided the 0 point. Is this going to bait over-aggression from Angel?
Doubling up, trying to find it. Angel! Who has replaced this guy, man? Sipping at the fountain of youth out of his Red Bull cup, it seems. This guy is just insane.
It's everyone from FPX.
Oh,
it's everybody. They can't miss a shot.
And why not? Flex on him. 400 credits down the drain to try and get the high ground advantage. Just down to Benkai once more. This is absolutely brutal stuff.
Utter domination to start off the grand finals here of Masters Copenhagen. Paper X are getting choked out. They're not being given a chance.
The slow siege, absorbing any sort of aggression, any attempt of information. And here might be another one. The horn off to the side. Jing this time responds in kind. And they need to try and favor them. Angel still grabbing the one.
Xiao, however, has a res, and they're looking to punish Jing. He's going for it with the
Showstopper. Catches onto the player, too far around the corner. And Artist, the confidence is there.
Every play from PaperX has an answer. And now the res comes through, and suddenly it's a 4v2. One of those...
Not quite, of course, but definitely feel the analyst that's going to be scrambling for opportunities. But this is going to be the shower scrunch. Plays being made. PaperX finally with the advantage they were looking for.
The first time that the set play has worked. And for PX, if they want to close this out perfectly, they need to find these players over by lamps.
No way. Zipan with the one still to trade the return. Vi will find it. Haunt off to the back, but this lurk into the back of the site. Oh, it's so unsuspecting. The spike dropped down. Players finding it. Benkai. Has he got the read here? Watching it as a game of timings. Into the back of it. 17 seconds in the round. The play is being made. A bit of pace now injected. Xiao, wall in play, spike in his hand.
The ult.
Rolling button to try and deny, and that is going to be enough time. It just needs to survive, Benkai. You just need to survive. 2 seconds left into it. And he does get it. The first round on the board.
Merciless. The fun slayers. But that's FPX. They're not going to give you an inch. Here comes Forsaken, though, aggressive on the attack. Starting to build the confidence.
Opening, but still, the crossfire FPX, it's too much. Artist and Angel finally dealing with one of them. The pop flash around the corner, the Vi. Confidence back under their belts, but it's down to the 2v2. Spike, it's got to be planted here. The players are low. Snakebite off to the side. Devi almost going down.
3 HP there. He'll die to a cold breeze.
Positioning is not there right now for FPX, but Xiao to get to.
One of the other problems is Mindfreak's looking towards long. They have no idea where these players are coming from.
Timing is absolutely everything. Positioning known, still goes for the swing, and the shot still being found. Xiao. This guy, an absolute menace in the clutch. Over and over again. And if there was any hope of PaperX making their way back. Bruised, fighting their way to get to this point with substitutes. The plays still being made. PaperX not slowing down. The confidence is there right into the back of the site. Forsaken with the 2 kills they needed.
Spike planted.
Now Artist and Zipan look to retake. They know there's a player close.
Still trying to fight this one. A bit of run and gun in play.
Both incredibly weak.
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to use that. Get a bit of information. Utility coming through, pinging into the corner. A bit of a body block in action as well. Flash into the side. Jing with the satchel play. Xiao's positioning not known in the running and gunning. Eventually, Jing is shut down in the back of the site. Forsaken trying to, again, make his mark. But Angel returns it. It's down to that 3v3.
Angel got ult off the back of this. And there's 2 players in lamps.
Right, the positioning. Angel with 4. And this could be it. The killing blow. A kill not even needed. Molly over the top. That's going to be half on the defuse. Mindfreak, an opportunity. No one's sticking it. It's all down to him. The shot's not found, though, and FPX. Pure domination in map number 1.
It's an absolute statement opener from FPX. People were calling blind an easy win.
Post-planned situation, but already FPX not wasting any time. The wall broken down bit by bit. Shots rattled off. Benkai.
So they finally broke the other piece of it, but their players are falling as well.
They're all wall up, though. Xiao just trying to stick it halfway. You cannot be kidding me, man! Off of it in the end. Push it forwards. The vulnerability applied. And PaperX, they return back.
Out on the bonus here.
One over the top. No play's been revealed. In fact, the Cloudburst just cutting off that angle, and Zipan, what a shot.
Using the information that was given to him by Angel in mid, pre-aiming that position from Forsaken perfectly.
But it's an instant pivot, isn't it? PaperX don't want to waste any time here with the wall being straight up. Xiao, of course, you're taking that fight to spray down. Not going to get the second, but the damage is definitely starting to get done.
What an awesome punish by Xiao to be able to get one back off.
Spike's not even down as well, Josh.
He moves forwards, get caught by Sagetsu.
How do you regain position here? That's a good start with Sagetsu falling, but the double up again. Bulldog, what a play being made, but now shut down, still denied. They do eventually get that plant down though, and still Devi holding down this long sight angle. Operator and mid is being watched. Xiao, what a kill to find.
Look at this swing as well. Oh, Angel, I thought he was going to go for it.
Flash push! Tries to make the play, but the res online once more gonna hold it though. Positioning known, half on the defuse. Xiao wins out that fight, but can't claim the second. Paper X.
Artist can play, but he's got to stay within a rough area that he can rendezvous from.
The way that they're playing this, Artist is denied. The Prowler latches on, it gives Jing the sight line, and the confidence is there. One step further, all the way into the back of A. 3 kills in the round.
And he's still going!
Oh, this guy wants to claim the ace. Right into it, man.
And that's huge info. Do they clear Xiao as well? Not quite.
Oh, slight timing, the spam with the Vandal, it reveals him a face taken, wants to try and take the fight anyway.
Down A.
Moves through off the ropes, a bit of noise being made as well as you step into that slow orb.
That's Benkai having to recover the spike and finds a kill to respond as well. And how does the timing work here? Can he find a way past
30
Zipan?
seconds
On the
left.
stairs, not necessarily favoured, and Zipan. Bit of a reset there, the aim, he finds it in the end. Crosshair placement's good as Angel hears him on the top of the ropes. But now he's trapped off to the side, up to Devi. 1v3 and no time to really make anything of it.
I got the
I
spike.
believe the Trace is just showing exactly where he might be, and Devi is doing all sorts of work.
Paper X are going to have to be cautious here, but they have such a player advantage. Trying to bait out a little bit more counterplay is Forsaken there with the tap.
Where do they plant this one? Zipan off to the side!
Where did that come from?
3 kills!
What a play!
Can't reset it enough though. Benkai finally shuts this guy down. A menace. An absolute defining factor potentially in this round. And finally, a nightfall to push the players back. No sound cues online. Hardest, you're really taking this one, but Mindfreak so close underneath. Time running so low. Could come down to absolutely anything, but with the horn revealing it. Down, dropping to the side. Now the 1v1. Xiao's been so good against Benkai, but the shot is found.
Cloudburst trying to get them out safely, and Xiao is still there, holding a different angle. Surely Angel doesn't get that as well. It's back to a 3v3 with guns, I think, available to collect.
Gives him the
a
res.
Resurrect, able to come up. 1 each in the round, and that gives FPX the player advantage.
Walking into this one, and they should know the noise being made that this is leaning towards the A site now. The plant, no players within the vicinity to try and disrupt this one. But it is that player advantage. FPX are working with it. Not the best weapons for the job, but 2 rifles still might be good enough for them. A flash to try and clear through, making sure nobody's holding. The post-plant positioning being incredibly difficult to deal with.
They need to break this wall. Zipan's running through, trying to make himself the bait here. But he's just run out of the null command. Drops permanently, and Jing with the 3rd.
What an angle to find, and a
Enemy remaining.
TP back away. Divine to the 1v1 to get... Many times in the past, but this fight that could be taking place. The jump peak. Drops down, what a flick! Devi finds it. But do they expect this one still? Crossfire, War gonna be blocking this one, Zipan. One's going to be revealing it. Jing already taking so much space on top of his own wall. Moves around to the side. And this is the aggressive plays that he's known for.
You cannot predict Jing. And look, they're not even allowing the players to get close.
Where are you?
It's about disrupting this one as it comes through now. The Haunt onto the back. That is going to be Mindfreak revealed. Barely gets away with his life, and a Haunt for a Haunt, but Artist through the wall. Benkai found. What is that? Just ridiculous scenes. Jing with one instantly traded, still coming through and right into the snake bite. The trap laid down. Mindfreak, he's got all the utility to cut off any sort of attempt of space, and time running so low now for them. A jump peek round the corner, Artist gets it. Mindfreak though, still that nuisance. Down to the 1v1. Spike will go down, Angel whips it around, Forsaken!
He's good for it.
Poison's on. Spike Spike planted.
Taking him out is a major win condition. Mindfreak's going to come around up the top. They know roughly where Zipan is. What? And he still finds one. Goes 1-for-1 up at the back. And now Shao repositions.
This reposition so smart, and the flank just being watched down. Forsaken shut down. Can't make it happen. Benkai was aware though. The rendezvous, the shot's waiting.
That's the escape artist we know and love. He's in, he's out.
The regional games, not at this tournament, of course. First time that they're playing Icebox, still a fight being taken place. The shot rattled off. Damage was done prior. And the Benkai, Paper X, they're ripping them to shreds.
Awesome position that Benkai's holding up there on the top.
One
Able to
enemy
throw out
remaining.
all of his information. Play a high-low setup over with Devi. It's all left in the hands of Shao, who only had a Guardian. Oh, he misses the jump.
No strangers to these kind of plays being happening as well. That was a snake bite and a seize happening over towards the A side just to punish the orb being grabbed, and Devi, it's going to be that first casualty. My ball dropped off, a fast approach, no time wasted. Now Horns, he reveals the positioning perfectly. Spam around the side, but still, the kills flooding in one after the other. Forsaken, he's right in their faces. The Blade Storm not giving them any options. Somehow, it's come down to the 1v1. In the blink of an eye. Forsaken, a bit of a read. The crosshair placement is there for the wider swing, but he dashes back, and now he knows it, but still, the noise being cut down over the top. Sugetsu, does he know about this repositioning?
And they buy time for them to get into position with Mindfreak's snakebite lineup.
Surely this is known, but look at how the players are playing this one. Yes, ready and waiting behind the ramp. Anticipating and expecting the aggression. Shao and Sugetsu, they answer back in kind. 30 seconds, Josh.
30 seconds left.
He might be allowed a free plant here, Bran. He's just walking backwards, though! Into the sideline of Devi. And that puts Paper X back level in the series. Socks, shoes, get them back on.
Got a game to play, son. Even in the series, 1-1. On Paper X, they did take that dish control, already a drop. Nade in hand, ready and waiting, but with the Viper Wall drop down, that's going to be an indicator. The rotations, oh, they're there. The nade off to the side. Forsaken's already in. No morphs. Glides available to them, but Paper X just happy to squeeze any remaining players that might be just trying to defend their way through. With the doors open and wide, Angel's head ripped off, and Jing is relentless with it.
That's what you want to see from Paper X. Under with the spike play.
Quick satchel play into the orb as well. Make sure that that's nice and clear, but he haven't cleared at the back of the side. That's Zipan. Oh, and he's got the rifle, and he's clean with the shots. A lurk attempt being watched. Devi, they've cottoned onto it fast enough, haven't they?
Very early on.
Player standing.
And Mindfreak, Benkai taken down.
That rolling thunder. It's twice against him, but now still has it online, and now sends it through right into sand. Shaudo, an opportunity. Him and Zipan just locking down these angles. It's up to Jing. Moves in, but he is being swarm surrounded. They know his positioning. TP away, the nade pushes him back, and he's so low.
Standing.
Such a fantastic response from FPX in this round. Leaves everything once more in the hands of Benkai.
Tries to go for it, doesn't he?
And that's a...
Might split this one up, and now the showstopper play into sand, cut it across, but this wall impedes it.
Sugetsu,
He lives! An absurd series of events. How do you get away with that one? And the pressure still being applied, the corner not being cleared. Angel returns back into action.
30 seconds
2
left.
kills for him. Devi will eventually trade it, but he's left alone, isn't he? 1v3. Picking up this rifle. And the crossfire, this chokehold that FPX have got onto the site. An almost impossible task.
And with only 10 seconds left, he is not getting...
Bordeaux. All going to be scattered through. That's going to be the rolling thunder. And now Forsaken, the overdrive is all the way deep in their spawn. 1 kill found. Satchel attached. Sugetsu, you should not be favored there, son, but still locks down tower, but he's being squeezed.
Spike planted.
Not able to push back the approach of the players. With the Vipers pinned down, it's looking like a difficult task, but
Not for
Shao,
much longer.
Listen, he takes that threat out. Now he's making it work. Him and Angel against the world. Forsaken. Ult's going to be fading. Picked up a Bulldog. God, they still need to get themselves onto the site. Angel has TPs available, but it's red. And a satchel across. Playing it well, Paper Rex. Moving all the way through to stun. That's going to be a connection. Forsaken moves forward, the fast lane to split it up, but this is a difficult one again to deal with up close and personal. Gets on the high ground and the Viper's pit remains intact. To the side, Artis, he could shut this down single-handedly. Holding behind it, dies, the shot is found! And the slow field placed across, the showstopper is the cherry on top. Not a chance in hell for Paper Rex to find their way back in.
And Devi, the silver lining to this catastrophic round. Stat line seems to indicate he's back to bind. Just getting shut down, hammered by utility. Has to keep giving up these early fights.
No
but he
way.
wants to force another.
No way!
And what is that shot?
What a flick in the angle. Watch Devi. He's got his back. Oh, this is just once more relentless. Forsaken though this time. Put off the gas. Now the Satchel play onto the side. It's up to Zipan to see if he can lock this one down. He knows. Slowly being squeezed with the positioning, and the timing was everything.
And it was perfect.
Flash into the corner, Artis rattling off almost everything in his clip there. The headhunter finding it though, still. It is a 2v3. Sagetsu, what a kill to final to Jing. Choosing to refight into this Devi with the shot though, down to Artis.
What FBX deal with it? Are they going to go for something quick? They've denied Dish. Actually, Mindfreak's not going for it because he was looking to go for a mad wraparound.
Forsaken, the Horn is just lighting this guy up and somehow he still lives. Alive, but for a moment, Zipan will eventually deal with him, but it is just Hall's control. That's all the Paper Rex are dealing with. It makes it hard for them to try and push back this one, but it looks like they've got a setup to deal with it. Control being gained, Devi with the operator, opening after opening with the nade sent flying. Nobody can get onto this one. Rattle it off and flick to the side. Devi eventually shut down by the snake bite. Sagetsu weakened, no more time, has to stick it. To the side and all of that conditioning still. It's a bit of a gamble with players leaning over here, but Arcade is being played for. Satchel play right up close. Forsaken's moving through. Needs to support a little bit more with the fast lane. Artis plays inside of it,
Whoa.
and guess what? Sagetsu's still in tower. Still locks it down despite the fact he's being pressured from the back there. Jing ended up sending in his nade in this crosshair placement. He just knows it's coming.
And Sugetsu has the spike as well. It is so difficult to try and retrieve that.
Viper's fit.
And even more difficult now.
Good luck.
Potentially impossible. Mindfreak and Devi in such a rotten position.
Last player standing.
Vardis collecting that one there onto Mindfreak. Devi gonna take quite a bit more for him to find an edge. Every shot whipping and eventually he's gonna be pushed forwards, and I think the goal there to try and push him forwards into the aftershock. They've already taken tower, but look at that crosshair placement. This guy is impeccable.
What a monster! Making a serious case for MVP in this tournament. And in this map, finally gets taken out by Forsaken, who goes for a slide play.
One after the other, the plays just keep happening. The shots are rattled off. Back and forth. Big fort. There were pings on the map, that was for the fault line. The angle, but look at this positioning, this crossfire. 3 players watching it, just the angle still. Stuns off to the side, Artis in the back, Headhunter. One after the other. Not the cleanest shots in the world, but it doesn't matter.
And Benkai has to limp away, 13 health. A failed venture completely there. Maybe Mindfreak can save something though.
Over the top, reveals his position. And there's still a kill being found.
Devi's worried about being pushed from the other angle. He does have a little bit of space to work with. But Artis pushes even deeper. Devi catching him in the back, 1v2.
How do you deal with this one, Devi? Hopping around the corner, the Prowler. Nobody wanted to capitalize off this, but it's a double face. Have to be careful. The 1-2 shot, the damage is done. 2 HP in a dream, and it's not.
And Paper Rex have prodded, taken map control, and not overpushed this time. The time pressure is becoming an issue for
Paranoia
FBX.
fades, Benkai! The rifle, the shots. Just perfection.
And Paper Rex are able to come out with that one. Prime gaming flawless.
That's a TP forwards. Horns over the top and a bit of spam through. Play cooked up, Angel. Oh, he's so deep there. Into Dish, he gets rewarded with the kill as well, but this is a battle on multiple fronts. Shao pushed up close, right to the side. The Satchel play, and listen. Back, he does get good information, they know that there's a player there, but now the response. Rolling Thunder. Viper War going to be blocking them, no more sound cues. Double stunned up into tower to try and find it, but again the crossfire just watching. FPX so good at just tempering all the aggression coming towards them. And the lead getting stakes. That's been that preparation, diligence, the crossfires, the trust in each other as teammates as well to be able to hold each other's backs. And, well, no one's really able to respond with that one. Jinx still wants to hold the angle up when the door opens up. The double swing, it's a trade at the end of the day.
Really disciplined from FPX, shutting down Jing. Device gonna go for another peek, and he has an answer as well.
And it's just feeling inevitable at this point. Up top, Benkai does grab 2 kills, okay. Angel though anchoring up top now. Spike's gonna start to go down, but Benkai is weak. Not a lot of utility other than the flashes. What can Forsaken offer as well? Pushing forwards, fast lane, that's a punish. Great timing with the swings. And now, staring at the end.
And yet, if you bring the pain to them, you can find openings.
A last-ditch effort though. Fast lane, the overdrive is all popped off to try and help Forsaken supplement it, and the kills this time going their way. Weapon's not too good, squeezing him from the back of halls, but Sugetsu shuts it down, still Jing the satchel play, Sugetsu! What a monster! In the blink of an eye, the map secured, takes it away, and the advantage is this. Hits coming through, Barlow was mentioning it, but there's the wall coming down. Prowler actually avoiding that close corner. And it's an immediate response to back away. How does Angel die to the nade there?
I think that was a slow, a seize, and a nade that they may have thrown together there. I'll have to take a look at that afterwards. But PaperX's mid-rounding has been fantastic on this map.
Born over the top, Shao's positioning, it is known. Still the angles. This crossfire FPX. Absolutely elite at shutting down any of it, and the layers to the strategy. FPX will not be denied, not the pistol round, not this time.
And already the preparation.
Yeah, first you got to try and condition them, but it looks like FPX are more than ready. A nade to the side, and the angle as well. More than watched. Angel with the ghost, 3 kills, 3 headshots.
Angel's just been monstrous so far this series, and towards the end of the playoff bracket, he shows no signs of slowing down. He's one of those players that only has the ghost in these rounds, and yet he's still able to come up with the goods.
Smoke to try and push it back, but Forsaken already taking all this space. Angel was low enough. Down to Sugetsu. This timing is everything with the plant coming through. He could have isolated a 1v1, but denied. A thrifty for PaperX, right? Clear that corner, but at this kind of pace, the Boomboss spotting the target. Does he know up top? The answer is yes. Sees though. Drops him and stops him for but a time. Still have to take these fights though. The weaponry still could get very dangerous for PaperX, but the plant is going to go down. It's not going to be stopped.
And it's a weird one. You have a Sage wall on either side. Ardis couldn't get punished in short because of Sugetsu's wall, and now FPX are coming back in. The post-plant positions are so claustrophobic.
They're re-pushing this all the way through. Jing shut down. Divide catches that one down to that 1v1. And Zipan answers. He backs away. Not lacking for confidence, but now the Prowler in his face wants to be inside this smoke. It dissipates at exactly the wrong time. The angle's being watched down, but Zipan is just being dealt with still. Shower's there. Horn to try and help him out. The crosshair placement was broken for but a moment. Device still eager to take these fights, swinging back and forth. The precision. This guy is just elite. And all he's doing right now is buying time, the movement. The wide swing into it. Prowler not connecting. Sugetsu 1v3 time ticking. No more to work with. And a slide off angle. Gets the one, but with the post-plant situation, finding the kills, there is no time to secure it.
And sometimes it feels like that might be the only way to win clutches.
I think with a bit of a noise being made here. Setting it up, the stars dropped. That's going to be the timing for Forsaken, and look at that. To leave the wall in the hands of Sugetsu, just caught with a utility. On the other side of things, still being watched. FPX are dealing with this one adequately enough. The showstopper to force them out. Angel works his way into mid. He knows they're trying to pivot into that, even a B split. Whatever they can get their hands on.
And what a perfect read from FPX once more. Okay, sure, Sugetsu got overwhelmed, but the A site got stuck, and they collected the lurker. Angel already in mid to meet Benkai. Can Mindfreak pull off another one of these ridiculous moments that powered PaperX through the upper bracket.
And with 20 seconds left, now they know that this is coming through the horn. Dealt with in the swing. Oh, the timing. It's too good for him. Devi pressured from every single front. Making sure that the players aren't alone when they're doing it. They're going to be able to get a lot of information off of it, but is it enough? You still know the fight's coming. Xiao
Down A.
sprays them down. Tries to take a little bit more out of him, but Mindfreak watching it, holding it. Jing now taking a bit of an approach. Side control's going to be his, and Artist forced. Try and make some moves here with the operator in his hand. The angle's not being there for him, and what a shot by Forsaken. Just the head being found.
One enemy remaining.
And Mindfreak cleans up the last two.
Pace behind it though, only a bit of utility being used. Now the wall to see if they can get themselves in. It's a distraction. They're trying to buy time for Mindfreak again to lurk through, but look at Jing into the back line. The kills are flooding through. And what a performance. Neither team. Is this even going to get cleared? Boombot latches onto Artist, has to back away, will break it in the end, and look, patience being played! Spray down, not enough to claim two, but at least just the one. A 2 for 2. Jing has the positioning. Another nade to try and force them back away from those connectors, and Mindfreak, while you're trying to watch this lurk, the showstopper misses completely!
Not a point of damage!
The outplay, Mindfreak. Shots being found. Leaning PaperX. Running away through now, they've got that garage control. Skipping it off, and they broke the crosshair placement. Forsaken set up to succeed. Off to the side, Devi. What an angle.
And it's on Xiao and Zipan,
30 seconds
so
left.
far away from the action,
Planted.
to try and make this one another even half. The reflag from Forsaken. The battle should happen in garage here for the round.
Pressure is on, seeing if you can get an even round. Players work their way in, but FPX, such a difficult task.
One enemy remaining.
Right into the crosshair placement, the slow field lockdown. Xiao! 2 kills. He expects it, but Forsaken wins. Just not clutch enough.
He's here. The FPX default is going to be slow.
The reposition, what a punish.
Did he intend to do that? Was that just a crazy timing that Zipan caught?
I mean, he must have heard it, at least some sort of sound cue, I think, to try and take it, but they are just again taking liberties. The wall comes through, hopping up on top of the box. Jing, what a play to take out Artist. Bit of run and gun as well, just skirting in between the bullets. The nade on top of it pushes them back, and it is just so in chaos in the round. FPX just so uncertain of what the hell is going on.
I've never seen a Sage on Haven as creative as Benkai. That play is awesome. And Zipan should have been caught, manages to squeak away with his life.
Base the shot.
Brings reinforcements.
Boombot over the top. Now they're going to be both of them on top of the wall still. It's Jing finding value, finding the kill and watching it. The horn sets them up. Forsaken, the information going to be gained. He knows now that A-Long is compromised, but Devi always ready and waiting, sitting up close and personal to rendezvous. Positioning, found a slow warp. Latching down to the feet of Artist still. Jing wants to fight this one. Zipan though, the angles and the weapons. Heads taken off, still finding it. Players just pouring out into the site, trying to deny the play.
Can he find a moment to put PaperX into double digits?
The timing. Crossfire isn't exactly great. The smoke to try and lurk his way in. A tap of it. Trying to bait out one of the angles. The horn though tags him through the box! And he's back!
Mindfreak well and truly back.
Taking a fight over towards C-Long, and again the disrespect being shown. Jing making his way right down mid, but Devi also answering back, making sure none of that map control is lost. What a response! Angel tries to answer through, but you don't expect him this up close once more.
Jing finding huge value out of his deep mid position, and it all falls down to Xiao. Almost gifted one there.
Listen.
And Mindfreak would die to a single body shot as well.
Where are you?
Low enough for it, but Xiao is, I think, feeling the pressure on every single side. You can feel it. The haunt was dropped down just in case a player was close, but these angles, the positioning, honestly, all over the place. 20 health, okay, Mindfreak, well.
He's giving him a... What a crazy wall. Benkai tried to deny the plant with that.
That is absolutely absurd, but now he's just got to wait. The timing, Xiao wants to force it down into the 1v1. At least he doesn't know where Jing is. But now he feels it. He hears it, the utility being used, the positioning's known. Benkai, he will fall. Xiao taken down into the 1v1. The showstopper, the trade. What a play!
Paranoia in the mind of
Spike
Jing.
planted.
He has no idea if he's being flanked.
Every angle needs to be watched for. I think the setup from PaperX, look at this now, trying to make the plays happen. The showstopper to contend with Jing. Oh my goodness! Eventually shut down, but has he done enough damage? His teammates might think so. The Cosmic Divide cuts it up, and now the pressure is on. FPX have to play up close and personal. The horn broken, pushing through the wall, but how would you get through it? The barrage, the bullets laying down, and PaperX get their 11th.
To stop PaperX from getting to map point.
There's a bit of an all-in. Angel TP, it's punished. But Zipan responds in kind. Comes through. How do you get 2 kills like that?
And if you had to tell me which team would you expect to use the utility combo and which Raze is just going to be swinging for 2, I think I would have had the names backwards. Mindfreak looking for the mid-round push.
What a risky play. And the angle, it's everything. But the shots are found, a jiggle of the movement. And the second player falls. Risks over the map, but containment in the end. These angles baiting a swing from them, the nade. Oh, it's so tenuous. Sugetsu wants to go for the Resurrect. He needs to try to bring this even, and finally it's being played, but the spam through. Pinged out, they know exactly where it is. And one after the other. The advantage is just snowballing. PaperX within their grasps.
14 seconds left. It's all but done.
Just no time. The duel, well, not quite favored. The plant, though, Angel gets the spike down, but it's left down to him.
And sure, the time pressure dodged, but FPX spent half the round just trying to get a res online. It's all down to Angel, and he can't handle it. PaperX are taking us to a 5th.
Absolutely absurd. Back and forth between both of these teams, so evenly matched. But we have it any other way.
This was talking about, there's no Viper walls whatsoever. How do they cut off sight lines? How are they going to find value out of the neon? I mean, I guess they're just running in.
And Jing just runs in and he finds the value to teleport. Breaking ankles, taking names, but Xiao locks it down, he shuts it down.
Still playing over by the half wall kind of setup. And Mindfreak on
Not
the
being
lurk
cleared
here,
out,
looking
not
for
being
another one of
cleared
those big rounds.
Mindfreak, what an opening to get. Hard is taken out, still the fight being taken. Jing, the confidence, you're solo, one shot will do it in Zipan. He collects it easily enough. Bit of spam through the wall, Mindfreak set up. No stars available. Knows where the spike is. Trailblazer broken, and the 1v2 face. FPX so favored. But post-plan scenario is allowed for them, but Forsaken takes so much damage just trying to get out of there.
Forsaken, in fact, does not get out of there. That's his clone jogging to safety.
But
Benkai's weak.
The fight's being taken, the Bulldog ADS, they are going to be favored in this one, but it's a trade anyway. Now, the flank timing, the lurk. Mindfreak is down for him to do some damage, to buy a bit of time and space for his team, but now, look at this, running them down with the Ghost in play. Doubled up. Devi and Mindfreak against the world. Sticking this one under the fuse. The damage, it's enough to stop it, but it's still up to him. Half online, and he has to swing wide. He has to hit the shots, but it's Xiao again. And time just enough. They shut down the force buy.
And honestly, against PaperX, you're worried they've pushed your spawn.
Yeah, they could have taken so much advanced positioning off of this. Not a lot given, but Forsaken, well. Taken away, Zipan. Advantage. Gain for PaperX. Looking like they can maybe put this round on the board.
Amazingly, PaperX are actually playing really passive positions on the post plant, going for the reflank now through tunnel. Sugetsu's got it all to do, and it's just impossible. It's tracking this gate crash all the way back into spawn.
Watching for it, and again, the lurk is found.
He's like a cat with a toy. He's just been pulled away from the action.
It's the advantage of running it as well. You have to at least dedicate some resources. A player watching the gate crash.
Just break it.
Off to the side, Artist looks to try and make a moment out of it. A bit of magic maybe to inject, but this retaken with the operator, never ideal. The timing for Forsaken with that swing, it's too clean. utility in the hands of his opponents, and Artis not even allowed the luxury of saving that option. Enabled, flash as well, he connects. Does he want to push through? The answer is no. The Seeker up close. Personal now with the wall denied! Coming through, the dog does so much work, so much damage, but Angel, he secures it. But the post-plan positioning, it's so passive through the choke point. They just want to try and buy time. Push them back, a bit of spam. Artis, an unlucky one. Just his leg being taken out beneath him. A flash to push them back. No one is on this one. In fact, look, still the star in play. A tap of it, a timing now. Alert comes through, Sugetsu. He could be a difference maker. He at least gets two, but just down to Angel. And the time, the pressure just far too much. Destroyed in the blender that is this choke point. In fact, case an example right here. Artis, great opening pick for them, but the wall goes down, and now they're starting to slowly accrue a bit of that space. What a shot, Divide dropped down to 5 health, but not enough to secure that kill.
These players on site are struggling here.
So aggressive.
This A-site hit, it's getting mocked up.
It's getting so sloppy as well. FPX, heads being found, guns being gained.
Mindfreak's going to start distracting now as he starts tapping the plant. Does this turn eyes? Does this get Divide a free one?
The timing on it! Then the kill is found. Still a 2v3 though. FPX in theory should be favored into this one.
And I love that Mindfreak goes for a pick as he anticipates, or Mindfreak, sorry, goes for a peek as he anticipates everyone looking towards Divide. He knows that he'll have a little less stress on his shoulders for just a moment. And now the trap is starting to close. Can Divide provide enough assistance here?
Was one of the players to tap onto the spike as well, swinging through, but the damage, oh, the gun just not quite good enough. 5 HP in window though, does not expect this one. Angel's worked his way around, but he's gonna find positioning on the site. Mindfreak repositions, and the damage, the time, it's already been bled off the clock. Mindfreak, impeccable. Device, definitely wondering about the counter flank potentially coming through, but he hears the footsteps now running down, but Zipan lurks down, and it's up to Divide.
But now the race is on. Divide, the spike down, has to try and get in a position where he can play this post plant, and instead of running for the spike, he's going to try and get an angle onto it.
You've got to be joking me, you've got to be kidding me. Planted off to the side, he falls on the miss, sticking it down, already half onto it. The fault line to try and stun them up, but FPX, it's handed to them on a plate. A bit of an overheat moment once more. How they've been battling through the lower bracket, but it has forged them into something else entirely. The teleport into the back, they're ready for it. Seen that play before. Angel's more than ready. And Artis as well returns fire. The angle locked down with the operator, the overdrive is denied. Every player toppling, but Jing returns again, glides to the side, but eventually the shots finding it and shutting him down. And it has injected that chaos into the round, but Zipan just contains it regardless.
If Jing hadn't used his fast lane, Forsaken would have had a free kill, but now he's getting droned out.
No way!
Did he spot him?
Running around the side. The decoy in play, Shao still locks that angle. And it's up to Artis. He can feel the approach, the blade storm, the updraft, the head's not being found. But now Hunter's Fury, anything to help him out.
Spike down.
It's the 1-4-1.
Angel spent the entire round inside his Viper's pit, over by A main. That means he's got a very quick flank here. And for Paper Rex, they've got to force the fight. They know that they're at a player disadvantage. They can't go for the back, the safe option.
Trailblazer misses, the dog is not going to be setting them up, and yep, the safe option, not an option. Angel's already flanked around, Benkai's positioning, removed, taken out. Divide is known, he gets one, but he has a mighty task. 1v2, isolates it, down to the clutch, but Shao reigns supreme. Earlier, not quite catching him. The war going up, slide off angle, how are they still finding these kills? Bit of a jiggle there with the movement, Shao eventually gets him. But on the other side of things, it was Jing who managed to open it up. Hey, oh my word, Paper Rex. Spike's still going to be stuck down the fault line. Gives him a huge advantage into this one. Artis though now, all the pressure in the world. A prowler in his face, a flash, a tap at a spike. He has to stick this one. He has to stick it or win this 1v1, and Divide, all he needs to do is survive. A heroic effort. But at the end of the day, it's Paper Rex who win it out. Of utility, maybe even a footstep, and there's the contact play.
The miss.
Fault line comes through, the damage is certainly done. Divide watching the angles, Forsaken are
30 seconds.
it's gonna get cleaned up. Not able to get too much done, Sugetsu. Guardian This guy's looking far too clean with it, and there's still enough time for him to try and get this plant down. The positioning is gained. Plant gonna be stuck. Cage giving him just enough coverage. But a little bit of favor there. Mindfreak just has to zip away, but what a shot! Benkai, the crosshair placement's just fantastic. And they win out the bonus.
It's going to allow Benkai to get reinforcements if he's under pressure.
It all comes down to the timing, though. Does have an expiration date on it. If FPX end up just really playing the clock like they've been known to do. Could be brutal, but don't think he's too worried about it. Artist round the side, though. Bladestorm, that's going to be a good return. But the Prowler latches onto him. He's not going to be able to take too much more space off the back of it. Decay as well. Pressured from almost every single avenue, and with the spike drop down, the Bladestorm still renewed. Artist, he might be able to do something with it, but not when Jing is still alive, still on the battlefield.
And here's Forsaken looking to gain information. He can ping out positions on the map for this
Prowler,
targeted utility.
what a find! A flash to find it, but FPX 2 kills. Looking clean in this post plant. Reaffirming the crossfire setups that they've got, the thing that has carried them so far in this tournament.
Mindfreak dodges the flash, actually.
Tries to make a play to spray down. It's not the cleanest thing in the world, still does the damage, but FPX. A flash over the top, Forsaken. Wants to disrupt this one. Here's the spike being planted. Now he's going to try and opt for this peak. Angle being watched. Sagetsu's covering his teammates back.
A fraction away. A fraction away from being able to deny the plant and buy time for the rest of his team to rotate in, especially with the Rolling Thunder. That could have been everything.
Fight's still being taken though, and mid locked down by Angel, ensuring that they can't get away with any mischief. Devi and Benkai up against this one with the crossfire and the post plant setup. FPX more than favored.
Devi's just going to have to try and save this operator once again. And like we expected, FPX are going to try and take the lead here and hold on to it. Benkai making it a little more dangerous, a little...
A flank angle approach, you can see that there's a gate crash all the way back into their spawn, but Jing trying to find his way up into the angle. Now the Hunter's Fury popping off right now for Shao to see if he can shut this one down. The kill's still flooding through, a dash and a glide, but Angel again comes out on top. Forsaken, he is into the back of their spawn. The positioning is just so far away, and FPX, what a critical round to just slowly obtain.
Fast play, they're working, why change it? Artist is in.
Mindfreak just trying to work his way around the corner, but he's spotted out. He saw to see if he can find the timing. The trade is there. It's on the other extremities of the map, and the shot's still being found. Benkai, what a pick. Angel not going to be able to watch that one for much longer. The choke point has been compromised. Shao forced to reposition and move back. Now to Nightfall. Paybreak's investing into this one. They know how important it is, but they need more on top of it. The Rolling Thunder, it scatters them. The utility, Jing, what a timing! Moves to the side of Zip and again comes back around. An instantaneous trade. Half on the defuse, they're sticking it all away. Benkai, you're an absolute menace! But he's shut down, still down to the 1v1 to buy. Zipan forced to offload the Seekers, and he will not get it off!
To collect this with a seize, a fault line.
They have to shut this down. They have to find value. The Paulie hears it with the footsteps. An opening kill going their way once more.
There's the pull, there's the fault line. Paper X holding on.
But Shao, one step closer, Josh, one step closer.
That's got them through the choke point as well. This is where things start to get very dangerous.
Incredibly dangerous, but still Forsaken, performing under the pressure. Sagetsu aims the reset! Absolutely ridiculous! And what a play! 4 kills for the final blow!
And Sagetsu finishes off an insane lower bracket run that began when he was allowed to play.
I want to say something. FPX! 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 Listen, we're taking over the world tonight.
They're taking over the world tonight, he says.
We found Copenhagen, we're going champions, and we're doing it again.
Doing it again, love it, man. Sugetsu, you had the final 2 kills. You weren't even here at the start of this tournament. How does it feel to just do it all?
To be honest, I have no words. I didn't even trust a few weeks ago that I will be here because of visa problems, you know. Also,
don't worry, they're saying Sue.
yeah, so
No booze, no booze. It's Sue.
Thank you guys.
Get Sue.
Everything comes down to this, the grand finals of Valorant Champions. One of Optic or Loud will be lifting the most illustrious.
Grand final. Kicking off here on map 1. Crashies get that first bit of contact, but it's all in, baby. It's bursting. Loud straight towards the site, and Optic better be ready, because Loud are instantly bringing the fire.
Two very quick was a third followed up here by Sassy as well. Just Victor and FNS left here for Optic Gaming as Loud take full control of B site. Actually, Ricardo playing very close contact on the doorway, but actually picked off by Victor. Actually on the way back through, plenty of time to work with here.
I need another pick though, and with the HP being a little less than ideal for Loud, there is still a chance of it, but that late lurk through middle, look at who's encroaching slowly but surely. Les could be the downfall of it all. Gonna find one, and now FNS, they've got to know where he's at. Confirmed presence towards Cat, and surely this is done for. Surely, right? Surely, there it is. Sassy finally deals with it. You can see that perfect, some light shields.
Great flash.
You're absolutely right. Mom, sticking around on this. Gonna isolate Aspas. That's a big pickup already. And they're committing to the fight. This is a really brawly beginning.
We'll peel away though. Now they've found Aspas again. They take a bit of a bite out of the execution if it does come through on either side. Actually, less spotted out in mid as well. Victor looking to actually close the gap on this. Could be problematic here. Les actually gets attacked here, but the double swing coming through. FNS gonna find it.
Yeah, keeping that one safe. Didn't allow it to spiral out of control. And I looked at Loud being very decisive, very commanding,
It's right back
dominant
here.
even. Exactly. Optic answer right back in kind, and Loud are barely making their way from top mid. Now, FNS going to note that. Yeah, pop flash not bad though. Will at least give them the angle to fight with, but what they're left with is still just the 2 Bulldogs. But again, obviously for Optic, they love to keep these, and yay, in the back lines. Oh, and the patience shown is horrible, isn't it? Nastiness from Ye. Nice and clean. There's the flash, and they at least start taking the space towards A. Now, Victor is staying around though. He's not falling back towards the site. He's just holding the off angle, dips back in. Sadak with the punishment, tries to backpedal away. Trades come back and forth, leaving just Optic with 3. And again, these fights are never ending. There's just no slowing down to this.
I have the spike.
They've made it possible, back to a 2v2.
That's a big kill actually from Crashies. It relinquishes some of that map control. Look at Marv now looking to exploit that.
Iceman himself, the audacity to do this in a 2v2. Do they consider it? Do they read it? Let's find out. They seem prepared, but
He's heard them.
he's going to hear this. He's going to call for the run. You've got to
Does
look
he
towards
catch them?
Crashes as well. Surely he's going to... See, that's his corner! Marv, what a bit of timing for the man! The audacity!
Loud to actually step the pace up here. Does this drone clear FNS again?
Don't let him get away with it again. Finally gets found, sprays in still. I don't know how he's doing this time and time again. Leaving Sassy and once again Pancada to deal with such an unfavorable situation. So many players against him and so little time. Optic mean business today, Mike. This is off the back of contact.
They burn up so much time with this one-way. Marv will be noted here. Deals with it. Does the read come through? Perfect!
This set piece is gorgeous. Off the back of contact, the paranoia invested in the swing comes out, but he does get punished. A pop of the ult on the site now looking more vulnerable, but the double stack towards Tree still stands. Marved, I don't know if he got hit by the paranoia, he did. Just backs in towards the nade, but look who's there. Perfect reply from Pancada, finally having the impact on the site. But it is Ye in a 1v2-ish. Sadak not really influential yet, but it's still this man, and he's still got the big gun. Oh Lord above, what is he up to? testing the waters, wants to take down the door, give himself the chance. Pancada now,
there.
the single one standing, and you're right, the spike is not to hand, and Ye knows it. The fight for Ye! You can't dance with it! Even in this, they know exactly what they're up to. Ye's now getting confident. And I feel like the snowball effect could come in here. Loud needs to stop the rot, and they need to stop it fast because they are now heating up, they're firing up. That's not bad, but the answer's better. Once again, the back and forth. The fight never subsides. They just double down on it. This time, no less. Still trying to bail them out. We've had Pancada before. Less there. And again, Less doing it. This guy has been a phenomenal player. They need him again because
Player standing.
he's still standing, and it's another 1v2. Surely red, surely known, and that time he is dead. Leading this. One tuck towards market, one towards the box. You have the ult invested now. Do they commit further? Yes, they try to. Crashes though, greets it, smiling again. The vision depleted on one. I think it was Sassy, couldn't even see. Pop flash towards the site itself. Victor has one in kind. They're trying to halt this progress.
Look at Marv
1
again,
minute on the
though.
board, and you're absolutely right. Marv is in the back lines. This guy's an assassin. And this time, they're absolutely clueless. And it keeps happening time and time again. This is just unthinkable.
Rotation comes through, Lauren. The rotation's already happening.
And it's not just mindless, it's so well constructed, and we're going to see everything invested towards this. Crash is going to post it. It's FNS to find the front. That's Sadak now gone. Crashies going to be halted for now towards middle. They could really do with some damage now, and they ain't getting it. Marv this time stands to fight, does get outdone. Good trades. There's FNS playing off of Sean, and he just gets aggressive again. What is this brawl? I can't believe what we're watching.
He's only here with the lockdown. Actually, Les looks to pin them in here. Sassy the one to close it down. What the hell?
Being bailed out a fair amount and no main pressure either, so they're really quite free to do this, but just walk up from Optic. Okay, Pancada finally falls, and Crash has got both there. Pancada, fair enough, but how did he get Sassy? I do not know. Les is on the case and Sadak's on the flank. They're not letting this one go without a fight. A 3v3 now, the door going to be dealt with very swiftly, and Les needs to be a little cautious there. Didn't want to get caught out now. The spike's not crossed. They still need to find a way to facilitate that. And look at what Marv's up to. Of course he is. The man in the back line's always going to be here. Marv again. He's going to hit. Did he hit the glass break? I'm not sure.
Oh my god!
Oh my word, they turn around, and once again, it's Marv. Just their biggest fear in the back lines. They're pretty happy where they are for now. The crunch towards the B side looks like it is now being committed towards. Victor going to be there, spamming away less. Takes a little bit of damage, but yeah, he's in the sights! Flies over the rooftops, takes down Les, spots the player by the back of Bowhouse. Flash dribbles through, and Sassy eats it just completely. Sight's now there, Spike is on towards it. FNS trying to hold the cross, and he does exactly that. Job achieved, mission achieved. But can they hold this though? Can they hold this retake? Aspas and Pancada have to work this through.
Aspas making his way back through market here. The turret going to be key. Alarm bot actually stacked up on stairs as well. And Optic happy to wait for contact. It's a weird setup though. Crashes up on the box.
A little unorthodox seems to be the name of the game. This entire map. And
the wallbang came through.
And the damage now achieved, but FNS falls and now Crashes his blind. Tips into the smoke. They still haven't found him.
No way.
He's got one. Oh, Pancada saving Loud.
But this is just to slow things down here. But look at Optic.
How'd you get back in here? They're locked off on so many angles.
Can Victor find anything here actually?
Oh, Crashies has just got down Sadak. Oh, no way. It's falling down like a house of cards. Aspas goes down. They still know less. Pancada's there too, but there's that final player. They don't quite know. Crashies with the tag and the frag. Couldn't find Pancada. Les still doing well though. Still making this seem almost possible. Spike back in hand in 45 seconds. They can start to get to work.
And Marv, this whole time though,
mad
just
dash.
been holding on. Oh, Les takes a tag. He's down to 13 HP now.
Sassy?
Does he expect Marv this close?
Yeah, but look at Sassy. Okay, takes down Crashies, now game on.
30 seconds
A
left.
little bit more. Oh, Les!
What?
Punishing Marv on the hopper.
And only working with the Bulldog. FNS actually tucked up in tree here. Right, actually, Les gets it. That's his third now. The Owl drone will reveal Ye.
13 HP, making it look lucky, but it is Ye on the other side.
The dark
Does he wait? He waits so patiently, he finds one the second, he can't do it, it's Sassy! And somehow this falls down in Loud's favor, and once again we know Pancada still, you know, trying to do his work, just sat towards hell, and Ye's above him. This is not normal behavior at all. Ye has somehow just appeared behind him, and this is a devastating round to lose potentially. Now with the spike on the side, they can start looking towards getting the plant, but still, Sanak falls away. Hunter's Fury, I think, just got invested. It did! Sarsi found Victor! FNS on the trade, still posting it. Marved again! How much can one man do? Sarsi doing bailout work as well. And now Sarsi against FNS. And the time, a couple more precious seconds. But look at where FNS is going.
Sassi's got
All
the
the way
read.
around. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one! FNS! All confidence will be brimming. And the high flash to allow the steps forward. Aspas has got things as well. Yeah, he's gonna not do anything about it! Aspas gonna fight too! And just tries to play his life! I don't know how he just got 2 kills out of that. But apparently that's just fine. Sanak, I think, got tagged. He's down a little lower, but Marv's in the side! Again, these rounds are absolutely unfathomable. Marv tucked in the corner, and Sanak's got him dead. Good resilience, but what a bailout from Aspas. Seemingly fully blind, but didn't seem to make a blind bit of difference.
Beautifully coordinated piece as well. Ricardo going to line up the last 2.
Half so far. With 9 rounds to 12. A couple more chances to try and close here. Nice and clean for Aspas. Deals with Victor. Looks like Marv's on the chopping block, but he's still standing. And what the hell is going on? Aspas! I don't understand it, but I don't understand how we're in a 2v2 again! This game is blowing my mind!
But look at the spike. Where Optic have had to reposition to. Sanak's got to be careful here, though, because he could get caught. What is that? He found the headshot.
Just casual, real casual. The 180 just denies FNS. But once again, there is one man, and it is Jay. And a 1v2.
Another 1v2.
They look destined for him sometimes. It looks like it's so simple for him.
30 seconds left.
Sadak, such a cerebral play. You got Pancada playing safe as well. Might get the 1v1, but that might be all he gets. He doesn't have a shot of it. Lovely from Sadak.
Show me that Blade Storm.
FNS does now have his lockdown ready. And that's going to be committed. 35 seconds, and the counter comes out.
Sanak's not here with the nade either, so see already left, slipping away. Sassy respecting this.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, game back on then. And all the information once again flowing, but Optic need to make this
Oh my God!
And it's just an absolute spray down between Les and Sarsi. They have no idea, and Aspas makes his debut on the round. And this is just destined to be an unbelievable game between these two.
Mid, they're going to look for less.
And I mean, maybe rightly so. The guy got away with a little bit more free than maybe they like. They've spotted him again. There's 3 players put to cast, and that's him dealt with. Now, where's the rest? Pancada with a critical trade, though. Crashy's going to get dealt with as they did try and commit towards middle, but it's going to spur on the hit towards the A site.
That actually takes the tag with the elbow in there, so won't be able to come through, commit to that flash. Sanak coming through. He's getting aggressive here, but he's spammed through by Ye.
Yeah, he's going to just deny it, and actually Aspas is the one to get aggressive right on back in. Silence in FNS, and putting it back down to this 3v3, but they're walking wounded. Victor dives on in, and dives right back on out of the round. What is going on? 1 by 1. They face, and 1 by 1 they fall. Loud as well. The flash is perfect. And they're going to take the space quickly. Marv, progress made. Now, Tommy the Torrent going to take a little bit of contact. But Pancada just catching strays there. Marv strides in, and they're playing so aggressive. And it's Sadak this time with 2. The quick pop flash, the underhand, gives him a little second to back away. You can see Ye Temptation beckoning, calling his name.
They didn't hear the steps.
They have no idea he's here. And do they turn? Do they look?
Oh my God.
3 players. Oh my word, it's Ye!
You have got to be kidding me. How do they keep...
This is everything for
read
Victor.
it.
They know exactly where he is.
Where's
It's
the
too
flash?
late. Victor misreading the timing and just facing his demise with the spray from FNS. Still gonna fight 2. It ain't over yet because Mars made it on site. The paranoia perfectly timed in the TP to find a little bit of safety. He ain't letting this site go. Crashy's lingering over from CT, but he needs big kills here, and he's got 1. He can't get the second. And now a 1v2 for Crashy.
30 seconds left.
Has the shock dart invested. Our drone goes up, gonna spot the player on the side, that's no problem. But it's a 1 towards Boathouse, and with 20 seconds, they don't have the plant down just yet. Can he keep his composure? Can Crashies cool them on their nerves? Tries to get a little semblance of silence, just hold on for a second.
Left.
And now he starts to build. He tries to get that pick towards the back of Boathouse. 5 more seconds. They're running low on plant time. With 7 HP, he's charging down on the side. Oh, it's not enough. turned it well enough that he would have at least gotten a shot back into this, but already looking towards that A site. Rotations are on the way.
Looking invested. It's a big pace change here. Sadak gets ahead of it, does get revealed by the knife though. And that's it, tag on Pancada. He's gonna be feeling so much pressure, but he found a kill. Victor's down.
Pancada's just standing in the open, taking the fight! And Loud take the round, 15-13. Crushing Optic in the end in OT. You gotta feel
close enough to capitalize on that contact.
Now I'm looking towards maybe the pressure that's going to come in from Hookah. Victor does need to readjust towards Tube, down to 73 HP, but there's been time now, and Sasi just finds Victor. Yay, overextend towards CT, and the punish on the timing here. They've actually carved space for themselves. And timing, they're still going to get a little bit of a wiggle on here, but the fight towards CT. CT is found, and now Mark! Oh, what? Mark gets 3 from elbow. The rest of his team.
They can get themselves there. Actually, FNS gets ahead of it.
Look how far he'd progressed. That, to me, was such a surprising factor that no one had noticed him until now. Same to be said for Aspas. No one towards it, but the trade comes in. So position now removed, bit of a one and done. Now what remains is, well, less. Still connecting, but the trade's still coming. They're really fighting for the site. Now, plant comes in, Optic should be able to get in towards a decent post-plant. Seeing how far those Seekers go, they know they've got a little bit of time to work on this now.
Knife on being posted, but shouldn't actually catch anybody here, so...
Somewhat telling in itself, but not going to give away the full picture. Yay, posted on the angle. Ooh, and the timing! He gets to look back, but Pancada picked up his teammate. And now the 1v2. Trying to slip the net here, fall away towards the site and play the timing, but already on the site is Sasi. Sitting pretty, Pancada's on 5. This is the kill, he turns!
Oh my god!
Back in time! Dips around, the movement's gorgeous, and Pancada is comprehensively, but already going to allow you to know there's probably sitting towards CT or elbow. Site itself should be clear. Now, Victor going to commit! He's gone fully into this one, and you're absolutely right. Seekers setting it into motion. TP taken, Yay going to at least find one of them. And now 3 standing. Pancada, Les, and Sasi, where are they? 2 towards CT and 1 lingering around short, and that goes Les. They're really running out of options here.
Leave FNS in a position here, but it's only 25 seconds. They actually resort back towards A site.
Do they clear him in time? Do they even use close utility on this? Aspas is ahead of it, and he pulls the trigger on the first. Takes out Crash, he's Pancada by his side. Is doing so much damage. 10 seconds now. Yeah, he's out though, unleashed. And now in 10 seconds, they gotta get the plant. Can anything deny it? The ult gets popped, and they need to get the site under control. Damage achieved, 4 seconds. Yay! Gonna just try and get that plant down. The spray goes a little wide, but that one connects. And now just the one man, and it's Sadak this time. Finds Jay and finds the
Towards Showers now.
much different. Now Ye's on the tour de force. But this close play now for a second time, but Pancada's the one to succeed towards Showers. And that's a perfect follow-up. Aspas is a real nuisance at the moment. I love this close hold, and it's going to force Optic to be absolutely on their toes at all times. Pop flash through from Showers, finds nothing. Crashy's just trying to forge any sort of steps ahead. Just cash towards CT, but he's so surrounded here, slowly being closed in on by Les. Follow-up position seen, and there it is, closed down, but Loud becoming really well equipped with dealing with... He actually did not. Still getting away with it. I feel like they're so aware of the possibility. Now 100% sure.
Nate's perfect.
Is it so much danger? 6 HP, he can't get away. Yeah, he spams the one to silence him. Now Pancada, Sadak, and Aspas in danger, and they try and re-explore their options, and Optic having none of it. Just Aspas now, and for him, Sadak.
You know Sadak's going to be checked here. He hasn't played this spot just yet. Crashes with the Trailblazer, though. That's what you got to hope for.
And hello. Oh dear. Not feeling good at that moment, are you? Still actually able to get one, so finding some value, even if not much. So we look to where this now swings, and it's back towards CT, and Yay going for it again. Trying to find any wall he can just to get the hell through. Nightfall comes in, and now Vision is fine, but the audio cue is going to be limited, but Victor doesn't mind, turns the flash just fine. Back to business! Back-to-back kills! And Aspas, the last man standing. Viper's Pit in the way, 2 holding the cross. There ain't no way out of here. He is surrounded. He is looking dead and buried.
Down to 29 HP now. Yay just posted on this angle. Would need nothing short of a miracle, but Optic happy to sit in this crossfire. Let this clock tick down, and Victor to deal the killing blow.
have to. You can't leave that unaccounted for. And doing it early enough should be quite indicative of this repositioning the timing towards it. So they've taken a fair amount of space, but they should be worried about short. Over push towards CT, and it pays. Gonna find FNS and Victor. Now you gotta worry about those other two that slipped the net over by Shower. They've come back around on towards short, and they want to try and clear towards Lamb. So already Crashy's gonna find Pancada, but the response is instantaneous. Now Martin Ye not gonna make it happen this time. Loud, get things started. More Sack tucked beneath window. Prowler actually noticed him. Fantastic work. The pop flash is beautiful, and the combination on this from Loud is just stunning. Brilliant synergy on this lovely utility work, and Pancada firing on all cylinders here. Takes out FNS, control might stop them in their tracks. They may not hit this rotation button any further. No, they're still sticking around here. And now the commitment comes in from Loud. Straight towards the side they go. Seeker's back on the other side. Gonna spot two players. Crashies peels away, respecting it, but no respect on the way back in. Sanak deleted. Les finds a trade. Crashies on a heater right now. Literally. Pancada's got him. And now it's just Pancada surrounded, but reaches the flank. Did he consider Victor's positioning? He's looking the right way, and it's absolutely not the right time this time. Victor's... You know, there's a chance of it.
Teleport's ready.
And while all this happens, so many players under pressure through Hookah. The timing! Yay! Just about swings around in time. They exchange information, but they both get to keep their lives. But look at the teammates falling like flies around them. Pancada only has Sassy by his side now, and Ye repositions deeper on the angle. This battle connects with the first, dips away slightly further, sits deeper towards Shower and just to keep his life. Keep that space! Pancada plucking Victor out of the air. Crashies diving in towards the side, but you're going to see the Viper Spirit on the other side. Now invested towards the side. But the timing, oh! He's got a shot at it!
He's got his ult!
The bullet goes astray, and you're absolutely right, Marv does have his ult. He's going to invest it, and it's just pandemonium. FNS going to find Aspas trying to back away, but the 2v2, the plant's going to come, he's got to know. He's been adjusted. FNS has seen him. He's seen everything with this, and Marved again from the shadows. This man is always behind him. He's got another, and now the one man in the ult. That is it, less to try and turn the tides. And he's been found, FNS has him. Optic have actually got us to finals now. One apiece, the best of 5 is back on. 13-6, Mike. That was a big performance from Optic.
Marv, mate, he's just got to be the most slippery person.
On the attacking side, and Optic on the defending side. Yeah, you're going to be noted very swiftly here, and it's a relatively straightforward piece. Aspas going to crack the site open, taking down FNS, and the follow-up just as sharp. 2 already for Aspas, and the site's theirs.
Sassy and Aspas coming in. The shock dart not doing any damage initially. Aspas trying to slip closer and closer to the ball, and actually Victor pops in, and Crashies finds a second.
Have they equaled this up? The spike's not been planted, so now there's problems. Pancada and Les, where are you going to try and bail this out from? I guess Les's position. Doing his best Marved impression at this point. All the way around. See if he can make any impact out of this. Noting no one should relay big information to Pancada, who's in a whole lot of danger. He's in so much trouble. And now Pancada can at least find one, but he lost Les in the meantime. He's got 2 players in front of him, Optic.
This is a fairly pacey hit if that dart is sent immediately.
I don't think it'll know much because they're playing so far forward. Forced to challenge now, Marvel alone. He's now in danger actually. Kind of left by front pillar. Swings it off the flash. Still going to post one back, but couldn't get back quick enough. Les is already there and taking the side control. Spike can go down somewhat uncontested unless Crashies just goes head first through this. Not the case. Pressing the Owl drone, spoiling the players, and should be able to start stepping towards the site. No one's watching the cross until then. Sassy going to swing back out, leaving just Victor and Crashies here.
Marshall to work with, but Crashies got so close here. Aspas completely unaware of the possibility.
How is he here? How is he here?
What?
How did he get there?
Challenging just yet.
Yeah, but he's got to be careful here. Chomping at the bit on the other side. You can already see the close down. Aspas wanted him dead. Gets him out of there. Sanak going to connect towards stairs. That depletes Marv, but the answer came back from Crashies. I didn't think he was going to get it, but Sassy's going to pop his ult as well. Yeah, he's still firing, still dodging the Hunter's Fury. But Les has been given so much room, but surrounded on both fronts. What can Les do with this? Has to pick up the pace now. Yeah, and that's the problem. He's heard the steps. He's already been seen and considered. Diffuse going to come through, and Les can do nothing about this one. Has to sit and watch as the diffuse is made.
There's already 3 members towards A site. You can see now Ye looking to explore
readjust.
mid.
This is perfect. He's... Oh, the shot! Pancada! Hands it out. Yay. Kept in check. That means Spike can get put back in hand, but no free cross here. Marv wanted to maybe police that. Sassy's got his back. Spike now can be ferried across towards the site, but is there a little pocket on the A side that I'm seeing here?
30 seconds
Okay, it's
left.
just Victor chilling by the wall for now. Now we're going to have the kind of opposing numbers. The rotation isn't safe either. The Al drone is great. Victor doesn't get away with his naughtiness. Dealt with by the door, and now crashes in FNS, out of position here. I thought maybe that player who was sitting a little deeper, I think it was Aspas, might have checked on them, but they've stuck towards the site. And that's the point, rightly so. Good choice by Aspas, and Crashies opting to save.
Like I said, we were going to note if Loud...
This has to be huge for Victor. This is such a pressure moment for him. And the support's on the way, but he is alone for now. And alone he stands. Takes down Les, looks towards Connector. Spots another, takes another. Pops the ult, looks towards the side. Didn't overcook it just yet. Still hunting, still fighting, still fragging out. Somehow Victor keeps his cool, keeps the side.
One extremity. Force the hand of Loud. Let's see. Sadak almost rewarded for his bravery there behind the Al drone. Will tag FNS. Sadak's got forwards. Completely unconsidered. Les doubles down for it. FNS will fall.
Okay, they've got a player advantage finally, and Spike planted. Yes, there's the flank coming in, but that should be checked when they have the numbers to deal with this. Crashies! Catches the glimpse. Forcing the body to drop. But there, waiting on the other side is Les. The Grand heading towards the site yet.
No pressure coming through mid either. Actually, the flash might come through this smoke, but Crashies turns it. Les has actually found a kill here. Crashies has to find something in response. He's found the first, a headshot on the second, but falls.
Not quite enough damage done yet. Yeah, and FNS, the last two standing. Spike is down, so Loud has the time in their favor. Left's on the swing, and he's been so instrumental in Loud succeeding in some of these rounds. Now the Vibe utility not really going to slow down the roll here, but this pop flash could be it. Let's see if they feel the timing right. There it is, goes in, and the swing. It's gorgeously done! Sadak leading in that round.
Anything again.
I mean, Loud are laughing. They've carved themselves the perfect start to this round. He wants the follow-up. Aspas ripping through two of them. And Optic getting a stark reminder that this is not over yet. This series is only getting started. Pancada in the meantime going to collect on Ye. And here's the bailout! As quick as lightning, Aspas almost going to catch Crashies too. And they're just highs and lows. Sassy trying to find that instant information, but Ye is there.
Spike down.
Left in the corner. Delivers the bullet. And it's Sassy, Les, and Pancada, but Les is still...
Well,
now he knows. Hello, there's someone else here. It's Crashies. Oh, the timing, but the adjustment better. The utility not quite what he wanted to at least facilitate a safe cross, but the spike's on the way. You got to make something out of this, Pancada. You got to do something to save your team. He's going to have to pull the trigger on the first, the second, and the third. Not going to happen. Yay! Flies in, and he's still trying to fire off. Looking for the follow-up here. Spike down the double swing. Finally gets put to bed, and the scoreline...
I said 4 players have made their way to this side of the map already.
Went to the commit. There's already one out on the side, Ye, trying to be a nuisance, but he's in danger. Instantly threatened by Pancada, who gets to deal with him in time to be able to turn around and try and do some chip damage, but it's Aspas finding Victor. It's all going their way. It's all looking good. And the shot to the back of the brain. Pancada denies Crashies. He's followed up with FNS. Loud strike first in the second half.
Great awareness shown as well. Ye actually crosses into that corner closer to the double doors and tube deep angles, but Aspas and Sassy immediately walking through here. Sadak's been found elsewhere.
Oh, but the timing.
Can they catch Ye here?
Yeah, they might be able to. Ye, not sure if he's even going to be considering this yet. No, he's absolutely not. He's gone down. Sassy's the one to actually get him, but damage done across the board. Both players now swarming the body to get the rifle. Aspas going to get that upgrade. But on the other side of the map, the victory is coming in. Already going to clear out the site from the 2 players defending it. So you have to look at how much damage. 3v5 is a really tall task. And victory is the first challenge you have to get past. If you want in, ping down. And oh, the reply, Pancada sends it right back to him. FNS dead. And we're in a 3v3. Marv was already low. Suddenly not as impossible as it was before. Going to force the hand that feeds. Sassy going to try and send this one forward. Does he catch a tag? No, it's Ye in the meantime to find Les. The flash slowed down And it's looking like they might have just run out of time on this.
And if that Hunter's Fury does Even just one tag onto Marved. Looked like two were lined up there in main. Would have made it doable, but Optic respond well. Yay, finding a kill here. Looks like they will equalize here. Pancada can find an exit, but
Not comfortable at all.
Aspas doesn't spot anything on default either. Marv now looking to challenge and finds the headshot, lands it. Aspas will fall.
Standing ahead.
Actually going to send that recon bolt through. Sanak still struggling to get anything done through the door. And actually, let's switch back to the yellow. He's found the first.
Yeah, let's fight some more! Loud right back in this game! Taking the lead away! Tearing it out of Optic's hands to defuse the formality to it.
That's just damage here. It's F&S to make sure that kill doesn't come through, and the mid-split's right through. Victor trying to get with it, a Blaze Storm.
He had to try and close that down, finally gets suppressed, but by now the damage is done. Sussy's there, but the reply comes in, death from above. Now the 4v3, numbers favorable towards Optic. They can get the plant. A quick flank from Pancada, and they've kept their space on the side. They still have Tube, they still have CT, but what they do now have is a man behind them. It's Pancada on the flank, but the Viper's Pit in position. There's a player to his left, and the timing could work out here. Crashies get the timing just right. They seem aware of this. Yay already looking this way, and Crashies done him dirty, got Pancada dead. And now the final two players who are allowing a little bit of time for work feel irrelevant to the outcome. How are they meant to get back into this? Step into the green and just hope for the best. Not finding anything here.
Marv actually finally coming through with that flash. The trade comes through, Crashies to clean it up.
He's in the right place for this. Now, eventually we'll have to pay attention towards main. Eyes trained on towards mid, and he's really made a meal of it. Nightmare scene does get at least the stinger, but it's really not much to be writing home about here. Could have done with a kill off that. But the fast flank is in. Now Crashy's very diligent, but I think just missed the timing on the window and saying all of this. Sadak, how much more can he do though? It is a 4v3, but the weaponry's still good, but they are pinned in towards elbow, Mike. And they need someone to bail him out from here, and F&S tried, but didn't get what he wanted.
Now, Pancada with his Bulldog has to go huge, and he's found the spike. Crashies will fall. He's going to spot out Victor as well. A little bit of damage to follow up the second kill there. F&S tries to respond, but Aspas closes things out. The thrifty
options, which will lead to their own problems.
And Loud happy to give it up. Neither Sadak or Pancada
Aspas is walking this. Yeah, he's walked straight up from door, and no one was watching it. Just dipped right back on in, and now there's problems galore, but Yay on the bailout, ready to save the day again. Melted and burned down, but still alive. And Optic are panicking. And now surrounded, they didn't get to the deeper post plants. The pop flash to bail them out does at least give them a little bit more freedom, but the instantaneous trade. Rez gonna come in, maybe not. Toyed with. Oh, Yay! Predicts the push back in perfectly! And did Victor even see him? I do not know.
On this rotation. At least he's within earshot. That could be the green light though, with F&S being suppressed.
They have to go now. Finding Pancada, that it would be looking such an opportunity in the mouth and turning it down. So now already Pong gonna come in, but on the other side, that's a connection. Hold on, F&S, can he do the dance well enough? Oh, keeps his life. Good work for him, and now the plant can come through. 10 seconds, none of these shock darts will find any purchase in time. So now it's the post plant. And Optic, this is looking like it's that silliness of the back and forth, and Yay in the back lines. He's got 3 potential targets in front of him. Headhunter to hand spots one, goes a little astray. Let's get across the line towards Les, but predicts Sassy maybe swinging, but Aspas has gotten to the site. Jump spot confirms him there. He's got plenty of problems to try and work through if he wants this. No, they're giving him nothing.
Yeah. Not even giving him an opportunity, and Yay comes through, gets around Sassy.
Aspas has to run, gets to keep his life, 87 HP, and he's still standing. And he's gone back for more! He's got Marved! That's a spike now seen as well. So telling at this time. The rest of the team is on the way through caves, just so well, punishing it. Oh! Can you believe it? Aspas beheads Crashies, and the other two turn plan. They're looking towards B, they want none of what he's selling. And off towards B we go. Victor and F&S, can you close it, or is it OT again? Less. The angle is gorgeous. The kill towards Victor. The follow-up is there. It's deserved at this point. It's going OT.
Surely he backstabs Archers here. Surely.
But now though, Yay under so much scrutiny here, feeling all of that pressure coming his way. Les needs to win the fight, doesn't. Now they've got problems. Aspas the one to do it, but that's Pancada. You called it. Takes the fight towards Victor. Now there's no way for anyone to help out. Crash is going to hold the site, but a 2v2. They have no time. They got a plan. They got a plan now. Sadak, no gun to hand. He just gets the spike down. That's the best he could do. Taken out by FNS now. Aspas the 1v2. The one that took them to OT has to go big again. And Crash is closing the gap. He's got him. Optic. Take the first in OT.
I mean, it's one. And it's Yay, that's the worst person.
People. But now they're going to see utility committed. But as I said, they started to fall away from the side. Victor trying to get towards the pillar, but he gets caught. Les sends him back. And now it ain't done yet. Spawn another player. Les on the case. Spray goes good. He gets down marked. Five still stand for Loud. They've sent them away. They've sent them running from the gates. Loud finding the answers in the right moment. Now Yay and Crashies, no way have you got a way out of this one. It's all on. Brilliant concept. And what a fantastic start. Aspas again rolling it back, finding Victor, and opening up an avenue. They're pressing this hard. They ain't going to back away from this. One towards the stairs, one towards the top side, over by CT. Aldrone doing its thing, but he's got support there. No one to close down the gap, but this is feverish. The pace! 338, the back of the brain's going to hurt. FNS is going to have a headache. And Crashies, Marved, and Yay left in tatters here. What do they do with it?
Got another one. Actually, the Blade Storm comes through, but it's Sadak to seal the deal.
Fuss him much. 30 seconds.
They're not in the door yet.
They're not even out main. There's going to be one flash and go, and Aspas is ahead of this. Oh, great work from Victor. There's still problems ahead. There's still players on the side. It's not a safe plant. There's still someone towards the backside itself. Pancada. The flash! Oh, and it's great work. Optic so diligent. It's such pressure moments to potentially take us to 14-14. It's on Sadak and Les to sway that narrative. Just one. And it looks like we're going to be going again. This game is not over yet. 14-14. What a fated matchup.
Victor's actually anchoring towards
pressure again. This true pressure has been so good for Loud. So dangerous to depend on, but once again, it's found some validity. Pancada and Sadak, the ones to find it. Let's keep it controlling towards middle. And we didn't even see the operators. They didn't even have a say. These pacey hits from Loud. So outrageous, but so good. And now Victor, irrelevant, surely. Still has to get past Les in middle, who's just going to play for time. And Loud once again take advantage. This also means that Sadak can't fall here, right? Sadak has to play. I don't think he heard him. Now he has. Oh, he can't do it. FNS bests him, and suddenly there's problems. Sadak now all alone. He's got players pouring in. One to the left, two to the front. The flash takes a fair amount of it himself. He can't really play out of it yet. A labored spray, but he holds on. Back to the wall. He still holds on. And now it's all on Crashies. 3 players to find, a spike to plant, and only 50 seconds to do something about it. Spike's down, needs a kill, and he'd get Hunter's Fury. Maybe that could be something. He's composed himself here. Oh, and another spot, 3 bullets in the mag. He falls away. He needs 1 kill. That's what he's desperate for. Another attempt and another death. And no more OTs. Loud. Finally get across the line here. But this is a marathon of a game, Mike.
I mean, just an absolute brawl to the death, a slugfest back and forth. That second half, just roll your mind back. See, Pancada sending through this smoke means he can't actually smoke off the trap on the flank, so he has to wait this out for the time being. The fault button's been perfect, actually catching 3 here, Les.
Flank's unlocked. Time to get the wrap on as well. Sassy, noting 2, but somehow they stay alive. It's Sadak to connect towards Victor, down to 3 now. Sadak waiting on the player and towards Graffiti. Can they get him in time? Pancada pries away FNS, and it's all on 1. And then it was quickly none. 4 playing this back. Maybe set up Victor a little here, but see how diligent they are on the way back in. Once again, Loud are notoriously good at this.
See, FNS caught on that one. And actually, the Armstrong might even fall for this, but pinch comes through. Sadak and Les have found kills. Aspas over the top now. He's found Yay.
He's found Marv. It's just instantaneous. Loud have a off the angle as Optic start to look to potentially threaten that B site.
Well, no, Victor actually pops the running back.
Oh, nice.
I know they're going to force Les off, and actually the spam comes through. Victor, he's found the kill.
But Sadak's here. Sadak is here, and they have no idea. They have absolutely no idea. There's Sadak among them. He's going to find 1. FNS falls quickly to the frenzy, but he doesn't get it. But where's the spike and all that's being planted? That's going down. Made next to its best potential. And it looks like an early start here. Pop flash off the back of the Prowler. And away he goes. Victor's off on one. Yeah, he's got Pancada, and it's going to be a quick flash towards B and the chase down. He wants to get in there, but the slow going to hinder a little progress and bring less in for the fight. But the operator now noted, forced to back, but look at Optic, already on the site. There was nowhere to run for him and nowhere to hide. The spike now going to be delivered, and the plant going to come through.
What?
Come on.
Sadak found that kill?
How?
The Rolling Thunder gets posted as well. Aspas looking to close the distance, but doesn't get on to stop a default.
Just catching his shins on the way through, but looks for the fight still. Yeah, he wins it, of course he does. Dazed and confused, it doesn't matter. Optic regain composure. They're standing and fighting on this one, but they have to respect the paranoia committed. And now you can see that link rotation coming in. The two players kind of peeling away from the A side. They're ready for this B fight. They're here so fast. Aspas, he is making himself such a problem. The paint shell on the way out, but he's done the damage. FNS has 3 to find. Sadak just throws himself at him.
The aftershock misses.
Les, how much more can you do? Pressure mounting, deleted. Crashes is there, but there was still a player on long. I don't think they noted the one player on long. Pancada has such an opportunity. Oh, he sees one, he sees two, and they scatter away from him. But a 1v2. You got Ye posted towards long, ready for the post plan. You got Marved on the way around, supporting, probably through Garage here, but Sadak gonna try and at least get up towards Plat. Clear sight, sees nothing, looks towards Garage, notes nothing.
Marv still has a paranoia as well.
Ooh, trying to bait the shot there, seen Ye. So, now he's seen Ye. And consider they've had so far, there's that showstopper coming in, both of the key components you were talking about. That's only one on the side, so he's only going to note one, maybe two up towards heaven. Aspas posts it! Finds a recipient, that's going to be Crash, he's gone. And they're going to know this now. If you're loud, you know they are sitting deep on this one. The smoke's going to go in, the paranoia's there. Victor, you got to get on this. Someone's going to stop this. Finally, they deny the defuse. The flash is great. Victor's still alive and 3 still standing. Optic not out of this one. The adjustments worked. They found their answer. They've dealt with Loud.
Stacked up outside B. Smokes go up. Now there's one on the other side. Not full coverage here though. Actually, the paranoia and the paint shell, I don't know if that'll find a kill, but definitely prevented the spike. But Victor looking to get aggressive. Marv now with the backfill. Loud found all the kills though.
3 of them. And now it's looking like an absolute travesty. As it's only Ye, 41 HP and 48 seconds. Oh, he pulled the trigger. I thought the discipline might have kicked in. Not the case. Loud. Stay.
Maybe implying. Sadak again. Happy to explore this, and this time less. Catches Marved ahead of getting into position.
So where do they go now? Rock in a hard place. Pancada holds it down. Sadak gonna fill the void. Quick flash to buy some time, but the pressure's still mounting.
Les has found another.
Les is everywhere at once. Paranoia's coming through. Everything's starting to look good for Loud in this round. Probably leading into the half on this one. It looks inevitable, and there's Crashies turns on a dime and does that. And they're clearing methodically. They're checking every single corner. Horn goes towards long. That will at least keep some confirmation that he's not there. Instantly they turn and look towards Sewer! They got a little scary, got a little dice.
Already reinforcements here in A-Link. Loud aren't stopping though. They're straight onto site.
Yeah, but already Optic fell away from this. It's looking for like... Actually, I suppose he was mid-tempo in this, because looking at FNS's position, and they got the molly going to be clearing out towards Graffiti. The burst on the side, but he gets manhandled, sent back by the Frenzies. But then, a double dip! Triple! They've all gone back in! And it's a massacre! Adjusting right back across, mirroring the movement, but by now, Loud have the plan in. That's great, perfect paranoia, and they're burning alive! And now mowed down, good trade though, Les standing tall. Pushes into the smoke, 0 respect, 0 fear. He's waiting for them to appear on the other side. They have no idea about this. Who blinks first?
Right next to
Who moves first? They have no clue! Unless, how is he doing this? Time and time again! Breaking Optic's heart! And giving him the ace! Building towards the C crunch anyway. You still got the players on long. You got 2 working through Garage. It's going to be a Finesse who's now going to be drawn to attention. Great control on the first. Silences Aspas. Pancada soon to follow. Finally traded out though. Sadak going to build in through Garage. Ye with a great position, but Blind can't do much more. And it's still Marv to the back of the side. The Iceman himself needs to stay cool. And he's done well with 1, but it's not going to be enough. As Sassy now in the 1v2. Plant going to come in, but they are closing the gap fast to save Plant. But then now there's players on long. Did he note the one close through Garage? He absolutely has! And with 40 HP, he's done the unthinkable! He's taken them to 12! And now 1 round away! potentially for Optic. It's now or it's never. It's do or it's die. And it's a double stack towards Sewer. Pancada already ripping the head off of Ye's shoulders. Would they predict the second? Oh, yes they do! Pancada breaking Victor in two. And now there's only 3 standing. And it's all building towards this A site.
They've got so much utility to work with again. Pancada and Aspas have both found one.
It's all on one. The last man standing, FNS. And after so much time, so many years of heartbreak at the hands of Optic, Loud beat them in the best possible way, becoming the Valorant 2022 champion. What a moment for the men on the stage.
Absolutely incredible performance from Loud today. Besting Optic. You can see what it means to them as well. The entire hopes of that region pin.
Loud!